lives on tape. It lives on tape. Stop worrying.
Not once, if you hear me.
It lives on tape. Tape.
Another technological disaster.
It lives. It lives. It lives on tape. Look out! That slithering death is right on you!
Welcome everyone to It Lives on Tape, and it's cold in here, boys.
It's actually not very cold.
It's kind of warm.
Toasty, warm. Not as warm as last time. It's starting to get a bit cooler.
The weather is changing, and we are moving into winter, despite it not being all that cold in here. But tonight, we might have given it away by you guys wearing shirts and shorts, but I'm a bit chilly because we're in the Arctic right now.
We're actually Antarctic.
Exactly, we're in Antarctica, yes.
Yes.
My apologies.
No, that's fine, that's fine.
I guess I've just been outside, digging holes for the porta potty or something, but you guys have been chilling inside in the research room, and we've got our own It Lives on Tape research station in Antarctica right now, in between the Americans and the Norwegians.
Outpost 32.
That's where you want to be.
Exactly.
Right between America and Norway. Is it Norway?
Yeah.
Where would that be? Just somewhere in the ocean.
That would be like Englandish, maybe.
Antarctica.
Yeah, okay. England's all right.
That's like neutral ground.
Yeah.
But if you guys haven't guessed already by the title of the video, today we are talking about John Carpenter's The Thing from 1982. One of the greatest horror movies ever made. Iconic, memorable, and it left audiences globally with one question on their mind for the ending of the movie, which is, who is the thing?
Yes. Yeah, there's a cliffhanger.
It's an ambiguous ending.
Not even. Yeah, it's an ambiguous ending. It's not even really a cliffhanger.
I think at the time, though, nobody gave a shit.
Yeah, no one cared. I mean,
it was a failure.
Yeah, it was an absolute box office flop.
I was surprised to read that in my research, that no one really liked it, got bad critic reviews and everything.
Yeah, it's because E.T. came out.
Yeah, it was about
I
E.T.
like that alien with the fingers.
Yeah. They thought that John Carpenter was like riding on the wave of extraterrestrial and like sci-fi fame at the time from like E.T. and Blade Runner is what I read.
Right,
I think
okay.
that's rude.
Alien came first as well, didn't it?
Yeah, I think there was other movies like Alien there as well. Yeah, in my reading.
He liked the original. Because when you watch the first Halloween movie, they're watching the original thing.
Yes, the thing
Like
from
you see
outer
it on the
space.
screen. So I think he's not writing anything except that. The thing. Love for the thing. And that's it.
He's writing the thing. Anyway.
He's writing that thing. I think that's how it would be pronounced.
Well, the thing about The Thing is, as we said, it's an ambiguous ending. No one's really sure. John Carpenter himself has not really given any real hint as to who is the thing at the end. He said he would take it to his grave unless he was paid a high sum of money, he said.
Okay. He's given like anti-hints.
Yeah.
Like I think, Zach, you were telling me, he said the answer is in the middle of the movie.
Yeah.
There's
and he is
one
willing
scene.
He didn't say what the scene was, but it's in the middle.
Yeah,
I think that's a load of bullshit.
And he has shut down certain... Because people were like, oh, at the end, there's gasoline in the bottle, no whiskey.
Right.
And he just said no.
Yeah.
He was like, no.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Yeah.
So he's willing to shoot down theories, but not give any.
Yeah. There's this whole like visual cue theory as well, where in one scene, actually the blood scene, where they're testing, petri dishes of each other's blood with a heated up piece of wire. They've dulled the lighting so that the people who are the thing, they don't have a glint in their eye, but the people who a human do have a
Yeah,
glint.
I don't
Yeah.
But it holds for that scene, and then
Yeah.
outside of that, they couldn't replicate that with in-camera effects like the whole way through, especially since they were shooting so much outside.
Yeah. I think if you're going to have a theory like that, it has to hold through the whole thing.
Oh, it was an actual like visual cue
it
that they
was.
built in, but they abandoned it after that scene.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, boys, we're already getting into the weeds of it, but I should say to the audience, the purpose of this episode will not only be talking about the thing, but we'll be figuring out who is the thing at the end of the thing. And specifically, I will be the neutral party in this fun little debate because I'd say I have the least expertise on the thing. I've watched it a couple times and I never thought strongly about who is the thing at the end. But I know, Tanner, it's one of your favorite movies of all time. So what expertise are you bringing to your argument?
I've watched The Thing a lot.
How much is a lot?
Like for a while, a couple of years ago, I was watching it like a couple of times a week.
Jeez.
That is a lot.
Oh, boy. You're starting to sweat, Zach.
No, because I am very bad at remembering like fine level details in movies, especially endings.
Yep.
I will forget the ending of a movie and then I'll rewatch it and experience the ending again. So in a debate about the ending of a movie, I'm feeling very undercooked.
Same. That's why I have a terrible memory as well. So.
Which is why today I'll be arguing that the dog was never the thing. And instead, the Norwegian sniperman, Lars, was the thing.
Oh, wow.
That makes
Wow. A revolutionary take on the thing debate.
Yeah.
I would push it further and say that there was no thing.
There is no
The
thing.
whole thing is just delirium.
Yeah,
Yeah.
paranoia. From
Yeah.
a gas leak or something.
Damn. Well, I agree. So we can
Done.
just, we understand
It's
it.
over.
I'll see you guys later.
And Zach, what is some of your what's some of your knowledge about the thing? I know you're a massive movie guy yourself, of course, and we heard recently that you've been playing the video game The Thing as well.
Yeah, I've been playing the remastered The Thing, which John Carpenter said is canon, but I don't agree with that.
Okay,
Because
right.
I don't
Interesting.
want to agree with that. I've seen The Thing a lot.
Yeah.
I've seen it in cinema. I've seen it on VHS. I've seen it on DVD, Blu-ray, 4K. Every possible
Amazing.
medium you can watch The Thing.
Every format. Wow.
I've seen it, except for Laserdisc.
Oh, amazing.
Are you
Okay.
gonna
No,
collect
Laserdiscs are expensive.
stamp your Laserdisc card?
Maybe. No, actually,
Treat yourself.
I mean, I will. If somebody's like, Zach, you should collect Laserdiscs, I'll probably start doing it.
right. I don't even know what do you put a Laserdisc into?
It's like they're the same size as a record.
Right.
So,
Oh,
Like
okay.
12
The big
inch.
fellas.
yeah, they're big.
Damn.
It's
Okay.
basically just a giant DVD.
Right.
Wow.
But the players are like,
Well, that won't fit in a DVD player.
I'll smash it up. I'll squeeze it in.
Just get a.
That's why they're so expensive.
Yeah.
It's a destructive medium.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You can watch it once and then it's done.
Right.
Just get a compass and carve out the edges of it.
But yeah, I feel like I've seen The Thing enough to.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'm happy to agree with you or disagree. I feel like I could go either way on The Thing.
Right.
I've never watched The Thing and had a definitive answer,
That's the problem,
which I
isn't it?
guess is yeah. But today I will be arguing a definitive answer.
Right.
Yeah. Which point are you arguing from?
I'm going to argue that MacReady was The Thing.
Okay.
Yeah, and I am arguing that Childs was the thing, and MacReady is human.
Okay.
Which I think we need to specify that those are the terms. So Zach is arguing that MacReady is the thing and Childs is human, because there's also a third and fourth option. The third being they're both the thing. Preposterous. The fourth being neither of them is the thing, which I pay more credit to.
I think
Personally.
one of them's The Thing.
Right.
Yeah, one or the other.
because I think it's a bit sadder.
Yeah,
And I like depressing endings.
it's the
Right.
most interesting ending, I think, if one of them definitively is the thing in John Carpenter's mind.
Yeah. I think we should also clarify that we won't be including like the video game or
Oh,
the
okay.
comic
Yeah.
or the 2011.
Yeah, the second
Right.
movie.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
But-
which was like a
Unless you
prequel.
do, you can include that if you.
I will be including the original script,
Oh yeah, that's fine.
and also the novelization of the movie
Yeah.
by Alan Dean Foster.
Ooh.
And no, I'm not including Who Goes There, which is the original.
Yeah, because that's kind of
Book.
it's pretty different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll release links to all these probably in the description of the video, by the way, because yeah, we've got a few reference points that we've taken from, as you said, the original scripts and the novella and things like that.
I should say as well, for those watching, you may have figured it out, but to get Zach back in here, I've clipped off all my hair.
I've been paid in full for one more episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're a bit at a loss for what we'll do for our next episode to entice Zach back in.
Just
But
people off the street. Just random hair. I found it.
we're gonna have to find a hair guy to.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Me. I can lend you guys some hair. I've got bags of it. Don't worry.
Yeah, you'll come in with a
pay
plastic
yourself.
bag.
I did think about bringing in the bag of my hair, but there was so much, and it was just kind of gross having a bag of hair.
It's crazy how much comes out.
It's insane.
Yeah.
I just always wonder when I get my hair cut and the guy sweeps it up at the end.
What's he doing with it?
Yeah.
What's
Where
he
is this
doing?
going?
That's not going to
eating
fit
it?
in the vacuum cleaner. And yeah, so Zach stole your hair as well,
Yeah.
as he stole my hair in the first episode or the comeback episode. And I will say as well, I thought my hair would have grown back a little bit since then.
Have you not clipped
Yeah, I
it
was
again
surprised.
But-
since?
But this is the thing. We're filming this a month later after our comeback episode. And yeah, my hair's maybe grown like 1 centimeter. But I did clipper it again, to be
Right.
clear. I
Okay.
did clipper it
Okay.
again.
I was going to say, there's no way that this is a month's growth for you.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
very confused.
It did have
Because
a
you had
little bit-
really long hair before. It would have been insane.
It did have a little bit of length to it. It was a bit fuzzy. So
Right.
yeah, I clipped it again as a tribute to Zach.
Thank you.
Right. And
Yeah.
the clippings, where did they go?
Oh, they went straight into the bin next to in the bathroom there. Next to our
I see
studio.
how it is.
Yeah.
Okay. We need to build up some reserves, I think.
Yeah, there's always more hair.
My biggest worry with clipping my hair off was not like not having hair anymore. Was my daughter not recognizing me and getting
Yes.
freaked out about it.
Yes.
So I had to do it while she was awake, and like Jade was holding her while I was clipping off all my hair, and like we're just showing her like involving her in the process.
yeah. So she can understand what's happening.
She loved it. She thought it was amazing. She's like, "Whoa!"
Yeah, it's kinda like a
all the
toy.
hairs on the
Yeah.
ground. She's like, "Whoa!" Yeah.
Learning.
I guess if you've never seen it, the concept would be kind of crazy.
Yeah.
We've cut her hair before. Like we've cut her like some fringes and stuff. She's got like a micro fringe at the moment, just kind of like edgy and cool. But yeah, I don't think she understands. Well, we mainly cut her hair during her sleep, so so I
to
don't
work
think
at a
she
school.
understands haircuts.
Parents would do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make it
'Cause
easier.
Yeah, the kids. I worked at a disabled school, so the kids
Right.
were like kind of like unruly
Right.
when you were trying to cut their hair.
Yeah.
So a kid would come in one day and like half his head would be shaved.
Oh, right.
Oh
and they're
my
getting
And
the other half the next
half
day.
would be gone.
Wow.
Man, that's crazy. I only sleep really on one side, so I don't even know how that would work for me. Fortunately, I can do it while I'm awake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
It's
lucky.
okay now. I actually used to hate going to the barber as a kid. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was really sensitive to, like, especially the feeling of a trimmer.
Yeah.
or like electric razor against my skin, I was
Yeah.
like super ticklish to that.
Yeah.
I'd like jump out of my seat.
Well, even still, when I get that done, like at a barber, I'm still like, I hate it. I hate people like touching my head. But because I was able to do it myself, it like
Yeah, it's easy.
didn't bother me.
And now we just have to be bold for all of season 2. We got to get shorter and shorter.
Yeah, I don't think we can say that we're bald though. I mean, your hair's a lot shorter than mine.
That's what I'm saying. We
But-
got to get shorter. We got to like
Right.
really shave it
Gotcha.
down at one
Gotcha.
point.
Like skinhead level. Like,
Oh god.
I mean,
Right.
not skinhead, but like
Yeah.
your head would be skin.
Hair to the skin. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, I don't think I would do it either, but
I wouldn't.
it's a funny thought that we
I
might
would
do
think,
it.
Like, I split my head open once, like from here down. to
Right.
the-
Damn,
Sorry.
you got a gnarly scar.
Yeah, I can feel it. I just never want to see it.
Fair
yeah,
enough.
That's
Yeah.
too like visceral.
Wait,
Yeah.
you can feel it like without touching it, or you can feel it.
Oh no, like if I
just-
run my fingers.
Right.
across
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
It's not like a when it's raining, you
No.
know about it kind of thing.
I
Okay.
sense. I sense danger coming.
My head is throbbing. Storm's coming.
I'm the thing.
Just like bah.
If I run my fingers across it, it's like a
Like
Right.
Harry Potter. A little,
yeah.
Damn.
I am the boy who lived.
The chosen one.
How'd you do it? If you don't mind me asking.
I got really drunk and then I was running through a hallway
Uh huh.
and then I jumped down some stairs, but I jumped like a meter too early
Uh huh.
and then just smashed into the door frame
Right.
and then fell down the stairs.
Damn.
Oh, ouch.
That reminds me, coming out of high school, me and my friends for a little while. Actually, this was like late high school, when we'd have like house parties and stuff. Inception was really big at the time, and so we'd like grab a broom and you like hold it up in the air and spin around. You look at the end of it. I don't recommend doing this. It's really stupid. And then you run down a hallway, and the whole hallway feels like it's tilting.
That's pretty
Yeah, yeah. That's
think
the way to achieve
People
it.
just do dumb. We used to like fill up. You drink like a 1.25 liter Coke and then fill
Okay.
it with water and then throw it in the air as high as you could and then just not break eye contact with anyone
What?
and then hope it didn't hit you. That was like the dumb shit we were doing.
That's like before the internet kind of fun games.
Yeah.
You
Or we would
calling
just,
Zach old?
stand there.
Like that's a meme kind of thing that I always say. It's like
Right.
before the internet, we used to hit each other with sticks for fun.
It was kind of like that.
Do kids
Or
still
before
do
phones.
dumb shit?
I hope so.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
online dumb shit now.
Right, right.
Yeah, or like e-scooters. That's what boomers always talk about. These bloody kids on their e-scooters
Right.
zipping around.
I agree with them.
It is dangerous.
I'm a boomer.
Especially
Yeah,
the
we're getting
one,
old.
you know, they take the limits off and they can go like 60, 70 Ks.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy.
One time there was a guy on his own modified scooter, electronic scooter on the highway, and it was going like 90 kilometers an hour.
Holy.
Yeah, it was just right in front of me in the car and I was having no trouble keeping up.
Wow.
Yeah.
My mum's been telling me she goes on like early morning walks, like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. And yeah, there's this one guy who like without a helmet will like just fang it down the highway. And then he fangs it back. Like he must live like just out of town. You can probably imagine
Yeah.
what I'm talking about. And then goes to the servo and must like buy a pack of smokes or something. And then,
I feel like you would
goes
buy 2 liters of chocolate milk.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
He's probably one of those guys.
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
And then drinks it on a hot day.
Yeah.
Riding his scooter, hair in the wind.
Yeah, just milk everywhere.
You know what? You're probably right.
Yeah.
He's probably never touched a cigarette in his life.
Yeah, he's healthy. He's healthy, but a risk taker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The choc milk is him letting go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to
Yeah.
do it every now and then.
He does it every morning.
Enjoying life, taking each day. But yeah, boys, should we crack into it? And before we crack into it, though, I will say, anyone watching this who hasn't watched The Thing, you should really watch The Thing. But I think we'll make it interesting enough at the same time. But it will be a fun experience to watch it and come to your own conclusion, and then check back in with the things that we say about The Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you haven't seen The Thing, then you should not listen to this.
This is a lot of spoiler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing but spoilers.
Also, retroactively, there's a drinking game with this episode. If you go back to the start and drink every time we say The Thing,
Ooh.
then hopefully you make it back to this point.
Then you'll be in a coma.
You'll be primed and well ready for to listen to this
Be a
argument.
morning ride to the train station.
Jump on an e-scooter. Get it. Get on the wheel.
All right. Should I kick off with my first point? And
Yeah,
I feel
sure.
like my most strongest.
I should say, I don't know if I said already, but I'm the neutral party in this. I'll kind of be moderating and I'll be acting as the audience to be swayed by both of you. So yeah, Tanner, go ahead. What do you reckon?
Awesome. So MacReady is our protagonist. He's our, the main character that we follow throughout the film.
Mm-hmm.
So the film starts from MacReady's perspective of him sitting in his shack playing chess. He loves drinking. He loves chess. And
I don't know if he loves chess.
he does love chess.
He's very angry.
In fact, in the first script, that's like the, on the character tag page,
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
it
read
says
that.
MacReady loves chess.
That was super
So
interesting.
weird.
He's like, he
Yes.
loves chess. And then in the movie, it is a computer for chess. It's a chess computer.
Yes, it's the Chessmaster 3000, which
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah.
exist.
Oh,
Yeah.
brr.
It was a modified Mac that they an old
okay.
Macintosh that they dressed up to look like a chess computer. But I always thought, this is this scene with him playing chess is a metaphor for what happens later on.
Mm-hmm.
And
Correct.
people thought I was crazy.
No, I agree with you.
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
I just think your metaphor is different than my metaphor.
Interesting.
Okay. So he's playing chess against the computer, and it's like bishop to rook 4 or whatever. I don't know. I'm not very good at chess.
This isn't a chess podcast.
No, I've listened to people talk about that chess game, and they announce all of the moves and talk about it as a proper chess game, and I'm just always so lost. Anyway, he's playing chess. The computer makes an illegal move, and he's like, he says something a little bit vulgar, but I won't.
Do it. Just say it.
He's like, "Oh, you cheating bitch," and then he
Yeah, I
paused.
can't believe you said that.
And then he pours his drink into he opens up the flap where the motherboard is, and he pours his drink in there and destroys the whole chess computer.
Yeah, I would say
Badass.
very calmly, it doesn't seem to be an emotional outburst in the way that you'd imagine it. He doesn't just throw his drink in there. He carefully opens it and then gently pours his drink into the motherboard.
Yeah. He's like, "I can't believe you did this to me.
Yeah.
Die."
So it was an illegal move because I didn't realize that.
Yes, actually, and the board state is completely it shows the board state I think twice, and they're completely not the same game.
Oh, okay. That's completely different.
So both shots of the board state are from a different game, clearly, because there's
okay.
no way to get from one board state to the other in a single move.
Yeah.
And also the move that the chess computer announces is completely incongruent with either of those board states.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, by all accounts, the computer's cheating. But anyway, that's not important.
Yeah.
What's important is the way that the movie ends. MacReady is sitting, I think he's leaning against a tower or something, or leaning against a truck,
He's
whatever.
just in, it's like debris. They're in a burnt tower.
Debris.
Rubble.
And he's watching Outpost 31 burn down after he's had the showdown with the thing, the Blair thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he's sitting there, he's got a bottle. Everyone usually who thinks that MacReady is human and Charles is the thing will argue that the the bottle is full of gasoline because they were making Molotov cocktails
That's
earlier,
dumb.
which
Yeah,
I
don't believe that.
didn't mind as a theory. I know it's since been like I know
The reason
I don't think it's
dumb,
super dumb.
So he's like drinking it. Well, you don't see him. Take
You
a
don't
drink,
see him drink it,
but he's sitting there alone, and he lifts it up to take a drink, and that's when Charles appears. And
Right.
he's like, "Oh shit, Charles is still alive."
right?
But if it was gasoline, like why
Then
is
why-
MacReady drinking gasoline?
He does
Yeah.
drink a lot, so it is sort of like a habit at this point.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, he's sitting there with a bottle. John Carpenter has since said, no, it's 100% like,
Yeah, it's whiskey.
yeah, it's Jim. I think it's Jim Beam.
J&B.
Yeah. Charles comes along and he's like, oh, they have the back and forth where Charles is like, oh, should we get the radio back working? Like, are you the only one who survived? And MacReady's like, nah,
like,
maybe we should just...
Where have you been?
Yeah,
Because Charles is just missing from the final fight.
true.
Yeah, he's absent for
He's
a
like,
long
"We're-"
time.
And Charles is like, oh, I thought I saw Blair. And I
Yeah.
chased him,
Right.
but I got lost.
Yeah.
So it's this weird, like, where's he been for the past, like...
Because he has been missing for like several hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, I heard an explosion.
Yeah. That's a pretty common theme throughout the movie, though. Because they'll casually just
Right.
be like, oh, it's been like 3 hours.
Yeah.
I would cut to the next
Yeah,
scene and be like, oh, it's
time-
been like 4 hours.
Time is really inconsistent in the film. Like days go between some scenes.
Yeah.
And you don't really have any idea of it. I guess that's part of the charm of the film. But anyway, back to my theory. So he, MacReady's like, no, like we should just sit here and chill. And then they're sitting there and chilling. What a place to chill. And he passes Charles the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Charles, I believe, takes a drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
And then MacReady gives like a little half smile, and then the credits roll.
The music starts playing
Yeah.
at the same
Yes.
time.
So, like,
yeah.
the
Yeah.
exact moment he takes a drink,
Yeah.
the theme's like... And
Yeah,
Yeah.
it hits.
Yeah,
then MacReady laughs.
yeah.
And then... Black.
So that's priming you to think that MacReady is still human and Charles is the thing, right? Now, why have I talked about MacReady loving chess? Because that scene doesn't contain any chess at all.
There's a distinct lack of...
There's a distinct lack of chess.
The computer is presumably destroyed at this point.
Right. But if you read the original script, which thanks to some crazy Australian earlier this year, they were browsing through the deceased estate records of some Hollywood exec,
Wow.
and these were like artifacts and documents which had been donated to some random library in the US. They jumped on the Thing subreddit and they said, hey, is anyone in this area? Can you get to this library and scan this script? It says it's the first edition of the Thing script.
That's pretty cool.
Whoa.
Like, this is huge. We've never seen this before.
Yeah.
It's now on Internet Archive. I guess we'll drop a link in the show notes. But you read the last scene of that. They're in the pub, which I don't even think is a location that we see in the film.
No.
But they have a pub there. It's like quite a well kitted out outpost.
Mm-hmm.
They're in the pub. It's the last standing building. And there's a chessboard there because MacReady loves chess and he loves drinking. And he set up a chessboard in the pub earlier. It's not really important. You just need to know he fucking loves chess.
He's always ready to go with chess.
And he's like, before Charles gets there, he's like setting up the chessboard. And he says to Charles, oh, sit down, let's play some chess. And then Charles is like, oh, I don't know how to play, but I guess I'll be learning. And then they have the exchange with the alcohol, and then the movie ends. That narratively is we're seeing Childs in the first. We're seeing MacReady in the first scene that we see him in, playing chess against an adversary who's like very intelligent, the computer, and he's beating it with alcohol, or symbolically he's destroying it with alcohol, and we see that in the final scene of the film as well.
Oh yeah, yeah, I can see that.
Interesting.
Right? Crazy. How insane.
I think, okay, I'll tell you what I think, because I also think it bookends the movie.
Uh-huh.
But I think, so when MacReady's playing chess at the beginning,
Right.
he's losing.
Right.
And he's like, I'm not going to win.
Yeah.
This is done. And he pours the whiskey in, destroys the computer. And then at the end, like, the board's gone. Like, the station's being destroyed. The game's, like, over. He's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then he pours the whiskey into Childs the same way he poured it into the computer to destroy the last human.
I see.
okay.
I see.
See? So
I
it's like
see what you're saying.
the way, because the human MacReady did it to destroy the computer. And the
Right.
thing did it to destroy the human. Because by that point, MacReady's already fully become the thing. But he's still got the same mannerisms, the same kind of like temperament.
Yeah, I
It bookends
getcha.
the movie like really well.
Okay.
Damn, I
That
came
makes-
into this thinking that there was absolutely nothing that you could say that would ever make me
I
think.
do know I think there's like 2 alternate endings to the thing though
Right.
that they did film.
Uh-huh.
But John Carpenter and Kurt Russell were like, nah, these are depressing. This is depressing.
Right.
One of them was like too depressing, and the other one
What
was
are the
like-
other endings?
I can't remember.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I just remember hearing Kurt Russell talk about it.
Yeah.
That there was other endings, and that one of them was like too depressing, and one of them was like too like, oh, everyone's fine, we did it.
Uh-huh.
So which is why they've kind of like settled in the middle of like,
Right.
if you want that
It's
happy
a
ending,
terrific ending.
yeah,
Yeah.
Mm.
yeah, I think that's what the ending is. The way he pours the whiskey into the computer is the same way he pours it into Childs.
Right.
And then the fact that like as soon as it touches Child's lips, like the music starts.
It really
It's like,
hits at that moment.
like
Yeah.
really loud, and then Kurt Russell like laughs.
Yeah, he recoils and giggles to himself.
Yeah. And a lot of people will say like Charles is already the thing at that point because when Kurt Russell breathes, so when Mac breathes, you can see the breath, but when Charles breathes, you can't. But I think that's just,
Oh, the breath.
Yeah, the whole
read
breath
about that.
theory
Yeah.
doesn't.
I think it's too hard to control, especially
Yeah.
in like that time period.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have 2 points. I have one question for each of you to clarify, actually. When you said, Tanner, that MacReady defeats the thing or defeats Childs with alcohol at the end, what did you mean? Because I get what Zach means by it, but what did you mean by it?
I just mean he's going to like destroy him in chess.
Oh, okay. He's going to destroy him in chess. Okay. Yeah, I get you.
No,
I
I
guess
can
it's
really
symbolically the
see.
same.
Yeah, it's symbolically the same, but I can really see like the symbolism that I was talking about holds true with
It applies both
your
ways.
theory,
Well, yeah.
and I wasn't anticipating that at all.
Like, if I was trying to make the argument for the ending you said,
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, when Charles is like, I guess I'm going to learn, that means that he knows he's about
Yes.
to become the thing.
That's
So he
yeah.
knows he's about to be like assimilated.
Well, it's also because the whole way through, the thing has been like trying to learn how to be these guys.
Yeah, that's what I was imagining.
And so the idea of him learning to play chess, because like earlier as well, there is, I don't know if this is in the first script, but it's in the novelization, which was based on the first script. So I should add that whilst we didn't have the first script this entire time, we've had the novelization, which was based on it for like ages.
Yeah.
There's a point much earlier on where MacReady's like, "Oh, Charles, play chess with me," because they're actually like best friends. They're meant to be best friends. The movie doesn't really capture that.
I feel like MacReady has like no friends. Everyone
Yeah.
likes MacReady, but he's like, man, I don't give a fuck.
Well, the only guy that he's like actually giving the time of day, at least in the book, because again, the movie kind of glosses over it, but it's Charles. Him and Charles are like super close.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, because Charles is the mechanic, so like,
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
MacReady being the pilot, you know, he's got like trust and gives him props. Yeah. Anyway, he asked him to play chess earlier on, and Charles just sort of fobs it off and is like, no, I don't know how to play chess. Like, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess if you got nothing else to do.
True.
Everything's on fire,
True.
You might as well learn how to
Yeah.
play chess.
Yeah. While you're dying, because like that was the conclusion they came to. Is that either way, they're probably both gonna die here.
Yeah. I think, that's the beautiful thing, is they're both kind of like, oh, well, like, even if you are the thing, like, there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, I'm way too tired
Like,
to deal with.
Yeah.
I'm going to die.
Yeah.
There's nothing. So,
Yeah.
So, okay, if what you're saying is true, then at what point does MacReady become the thing?
oh, right. MacReady becomes the thing at the very beginning of the movie when the Norwegians arrive. Like, before we even know what the thing is, MacReady's already in the process of becoming it.
Because do we see MacReady at the start when the Norwegians arrive?
So at the beginning of the movie, the dog is being chased by the helicopter.
Yeah.
And the Norwegians are like, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. They're trying to kill the dog.
Yeah.
The dog runs like straight up to Bennings and is trying to lick Bennings' face straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Bennings is like, oh.
Yeah. Bennings just like puts his hand in front of the dog's face. The dog's just like constantly licking Bennings' glove. And then Bennings gets shot in the leg because he's too close to the dog. And the Norwegians are trying to kill the dog. Bennings falls over. Dog runs away. MacReady runs straight over to Bennings with his whiskey in hand and then puts it down in front of Bennings and then runs off to help. And Bennings reaches down with the glove that the dog's been licking and grabs the top of the bottle.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I noticed that with the alcohol.
And then in the next scene, MacReady's like drinking from the bottle again.
Right.
So I think that's
okay.
when MacReady becomes the thing.
That's what I was wondering, because I think even at the very end of the movie,
Fuck you, Zach.
I put a lot of thought into this.
there's so many interpretations.
I'm happy, like, I could watch it and be like, MacReady's human. And if I thought that at the beginning, I'd get to the end and be like, MacReady's human. But if I sat down and was like, MacReady's the thing, and I'm going to prove it. So then, like,
It's funny
because this
because
movie is like, you can have it either way.
Yeah.
I am so stubborn. Every time I sit down to watch it, I'm like, MacReady's human. And so that is what I see the entire way through.
But, like, watch it again, but sit down and think MacReady's the thing, and you'll see a bunch of stuff. Because there's things that happen throughout the movie constantly where you're like, this is weird, which I will rattle off to you. But there's like a lot of things, like MacReady's constantly trying to hide evidence that the thing exists.
Right.
So like Nails finds like the torn up long johns.
Yeah.
And he comes into the room and he's like, who put these in the like trash? I don't want your dirty laundry here.
Yeah. It's
And
a
Mac
kitchen.
grabs it like straight away and throws it in the bin before anybody else looks at it.
Right.
But then in the next scene, he's gone back into the bin and taken them out and taken them back to his private quarters.
But they weren't his at that point.
Were they though? But that's the thing. I don't think they were his at that point, but I think he knew what they could potentially prove.
Right.
So at the beginning, I think he's trying to like just protect the
Just
secret of the
minimize.
thing.
Right.
But then there becomes a point where it's like, we all know what the thing is.
Yeah.
And in order for Mac to like hide himself, he takes the position of, well, if there's a thing, I'm going to kill it. So he's like, the enemy of my enemy is my friend kind of situation. He's like, I'm going to kill the thing. It's going to be me, and I'm going to take you guys with me. And everyone's like, yeah, Mac.
Well, he becomes the
the
station lead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And there's a point where like, so there's a point in the movie where Windows like loses his shit and he runs to get a gun,
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
and then Gary chases him,
Yeah.
and Gary pulls a gun on him. He's like, I'm gonna kill him, blah blah blah.
Hmm.
And they're like, somebody else needs to be in charge. Like
Yes.
Gary says it himself,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he suggests
Norris.
Norris. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then Norris is like, oh, I don't know if I want to do it. And then someone suggests
Yeah.
Charles. MacReady just grabs the gun
Yeah.
without asking anybody and just makes himself leader, like de facto leader.
Yeah, he says we need someone more even-tempered
Yeah.
and takes the gun off of Childs.
So he, without like talking to anybody else, just immediately puts himself in the position of leader.
Mm.
But then there's also parts in the movie. I'll just go through it like chronologically.
Sure.
I also have a point which I think contests that MacReady is the thing.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to hear that, or if you want to go through chronologically first.
No, you go.
Okay, so my big question on that theory is why then is MacReady killing the thing when no one's around?
Mm.
At the end of the movie, Niles and I can't remember who else was with him. There was two
They get
people with
killed by
him.
Blair.
Yeah, they were both underground.
But he doesn't know where Charles is.
True.
Charles
But
is
the-
missing, but Charles isn't dead. So MacReady can't risk being like,
Yeah, but MacReady
Mm.
does say, like, Childs is gone.
true.
Like, we should assume that he's the thing or that he's dead.
Yeah,
Because at that point, he has been gone for hours.
true.
Like, he
Oh,
just
yeah.
went missing out there.
And they left Childs inside, right? They said, we're going to go check on Blair or something like that. I can't remember exactly.
I also think a part of it is, so in my opinion, there's two kinds of thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Blair and MacReady are the same kind of thing. They've been turned into the thing by saliva.
Uh-huh.
So they're getting turned into the thing on like a cellular level.
Uh-huh.
Whereas the others are turned into the thing by
Mm.
being like eaten by the thing, essentially.
Right.
Yeah.
So they're being assimilated
Yeah. but
versus
MacReady and
being
Blair are
possessed.
yeah. So it's more like a virus with them.
Right.
Slowly.
And I think they're like perfect copies. So when they get to the end, MacReady and Blair have this like rivalry because Blair's like, we should have been helping each other and you locked me in this cupboard. And now you're trying to like kill me. Because he's trying to kill him because there's still humans around.
Oh, you're
Oh.
right.
He's trying to kill him. There's still humans around when he's like, we have to kill Blair,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
And Blair's just like why? Because there's a moment where Blair, as the thing, he turns into like the giant monster one,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and he like screams at MacReady, and then MacReady says, "Yeah, fuck you too."
Yeah, that's right.
So it's like he's not just saying like it comes off as like a whippy like quip.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Fuck you too, but in the context of like him being a thing,
Right. And understanding.
Yeah,
the
the
thing,
talking.
like-
Blair has just like said something to him,
Right.
and then he's responded.
Right.
Oh.
which is, like,
Interesting.
one of the many reasons.
But then also, why would MacReady, as the thing, foil the flying saucer plan?
I don't think MacReady has any interest in like leaving the planet. I think he wants to get
Right,
to, like,
or at least-
population.
Yeah, but leaving the Antarctic, right, would be
Yeah.
like a
I think he
good
knows
first
that,
step.
like, that UFO is not going to work. I think he's like
Yeah, maybe
this
the
is
plan
dumb, man.
failed.
Like I think Blair's been locked away. He doesn't really have many options, and he knows that everybody doesn't trust him. I think him trying to build a UFO is like a last ditch attempt.
Right, but he's also taken like all the parts from
True.
the helicopters and stuff like that,
Yeah,
which MacReady has all the knowledge to fly out.
yeah. I think MacReady's quite happy to just be like he just wants to go back to sleep.
Right.
Like he just wants to like
Frozen in the ice.
get frozen again, and he wants somebody else to come wake him up,
Right.
and then he just wants to like go into the world. Like he's playing the long game,
Right.
whereas Blair's like, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Right. Okay.
But I also
That's
think
interesting.
there's multiple points in it. So when they go to the Norwegian base and they come back, they have the like dead bodies, the burnt ones.
Mm.
And And they're storing them in the storage room. So it's Bennings, Windows, and MacReady are in there. And Bennings and Windows are like doing it. And MacReady's just grabbing stuff and leaving.
Yeah.
And then Fuchs is like, I need to talk to you. Like, I want to talk to you in private.
Yeah.
And they go out into it's like a tractor or something. Fuchs is like, they're not dead. Like,
Yeah.
the cells are still alive. Like, the fire doesn't kill them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he
And
read
then-
Blair's notes that said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Windows comes back into the room. Bennings is being absorbed by the thing. And then he runs out, gets MacReady. And MacReady's like, we got to set it on fire. Despite literally just being told that fire doesn't kill them.
Uh-huh.
So he sets them on fire. And then he gets everybody to bury them under the snow. So he knows they're not dead.
Jesus Christ.
He's just putting them away. But it happens again. Because Fox is like probably the smartest guy in the
Yeah.
group.
Yeah.
Because he's reading
Agreed.
his notes.
Yeah.
He pulls MacReady aside again. And he's like, oh, MacReady, we need to stop sharing drinks. Because this thing can be spread through drinks.
Yeah.
And that's what MacReady's been doing like the whole time.
Right.
Like he's already done it to Blair. Because when they put Blair away, he drinks from his vodka.
Oh, he does too.
And he puts it right in front of him. But
Yeah.
when he does it, he waits for everybody to leave the room.
Yes.
He watches them leave, picks up the drink,
Yeah, and he has a quiet word man to man
puts it
with
right in
Blair.
front of him, and then leaves. And then the next time we see Blair, he's the thing. But then Fox is like,
Well, actually, the next time you see Blair, he's not visibly the thing
oh, he's
or
just like
anything.
sitting there.
He's refusing actually food from Nails.
Yeah.
And he's saying like everyone out there is the thing, like keep away from me. He's barricading himself,
But I
which
think-
I guess is what the thing would say if it wanted to build a DIY
yeah.
spacecraft.
I think with that scene, because Blair's like, before that, he goes nuts. He's like, I'm going to kill everyone. He starts
Yeah.
destroying the base by himself.
Yeah.
He thinks he's going to stop it. And then he goes to the tool shed. I think once he gets there, he's like, I'm just going to follow through with it. I'm just going to kill myself.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
the next time we see him, there's a noose.
There's a
behind him.
noose. Yeah.
But he's just sitting there, very calm, completely different temperament.
Yeah.
So I
Eating
think-
beans out of a can.
Yeah. So he's like, he's already become the thing. The thing's taken over him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then at that point he's like, I think I'm okay now. I'm all better.
Yeah.
Whatever was wrong with me, I'm okay. I
Yeah.
can go inside again.
You can let me out.
Yeah, he's speaking very strangely. He's like, it's
Yeah.
fine. I can go inside. Let me go inside.
Those are pretty good. Yeah. But yeah, MacReady's changed him through the drink.
Right.
And then Fox is like, hey, like drinks are a thing. And then Fox gets killed like straight away.
Right.
Like before he can tell anyone else. The only person who knows is MacReady, and the only other person who knows is dead. But also with that, Fox like goes out into the snow.
Yeah.
Because the power goes out, and he goes out into the snow, and he finds MacReady's torn jacket,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then he's killed. And then the next time we find him, he's been like burnt to death. They find his glasses, but the jacket that had MacReady's name on it isn't there.
Right.
It's been moved away. And the only reason it would be moved away is if it pointed towards the person who'd done it.
Right.
So I think MacReady killed Fox outside.
Yeah.
Because then later on, Nails finds the jacket with MacReady's name on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nails and MacReady go to MacReady's shack, and they're away for like 45 minutes in there.
Yeah. Because Nails finds the jacket,
Yeah.
and then he's like, oh, MacReady's the thing, and cuts the
Yeah.
rope.
He cuts the line.
So they get lost in the snowstorm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when MacReady makes his entry
Yeah.
with the dynamite
Yep.
and the
And that's
And the
when we
flare.
see Norris die.
yes.
Shortly.
Yeah.
And Norris is the thing because MacReady turned him into the thing while they're visiting the UFO.
Okay.
Because they were alone. That's the only time MacReady and Norris were alone. And I think MacReady didn't need to do it through saliva. He just absorbed Norris and then created another one.
Interesting.
I thought there was another opportunity earlier on where Norris. Maybe it's that I thought that the silhouette was Norris and
The
not
silhouette
Palmer.
does look like Norris.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the silhouette is
he's meant to
Palmer.
be Palmer. Yeah.
Is that the silhouette of the person running around at night outside?
Oh, it's a
No, it's
shadow
when
on a
the
wall.
Dog goes into the room. So the dog and a person are alone together.
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
remember that.
It's like right at the start
Oh, okay. Interesting.
when the dog's running across the snow. No, not that. not that far.
But yeah, I think that's when Norris is turned. So MacReady turns Norris and Blair.
Right.
But because Norris is turned through like the tentacle stuff,
Right.
he's not a perfect copy the way MacReady is. Which is why he dies later on.
Mhm.
Like he just falls down and dies. I also think that's why when they do the blood test,
That's what I was about to bring up.
because MacReady's like a perfect clone, like it's just his blood in the thing. Like he knows what it is. It's not trying to like escape from him the way Palmer or like Norris is, because he's been changed like fundamentally.
Interesting. So no blood swapping or anything like that? You think he did
Nah.
test his own blood?
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
he tested his blood, but he had the ability to like not have his blood react in the same way
Interesting.
because of the way he was transformed.
Right.
Huh.
Because him and Blair are like, Blair's like a better version of the thing. Because when he does absorb someone at the end, I think it's Gary, he like grabs Gary's face,
Yeah.
and it's not any like gross tentacles like flying around in every direction. There's
Yeah.
no like spit or anything.
Yeah.
He just grabs his face, and straight away it's just like, it's quick, it's clean.
Yeah, the whole way through with like the really violent thing transformations or kills, it's like the thing is cycling through all of the skins that it has to try and find something that would be like useful
Yeah.
for that situation.
But Blair's like, I think because of the way he's been transformed,
Right.
he's just like perfect creature.
What do you reckon? I'm struggling to think of things to bring up.
Yeah,
There's also, as well, I got more.
I'm very upset.
So the scene in where Bennings gets turned into the thing,
Yeah.
um,
Great scene, by the way.
it is a good scene. Mac and Fuchs are outside.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I mean,
Windows.
everyone's outside.
Windows comes in
Yeah.
and is like, okay, first of all, when Mac and Fuchs are talking,
Yeah.
he's like, I've been reading Blair's books. This is what I found. Then it cuts to outside the window. They continue to talk, but we don't hear what it is. So we know they're saying like Fuchs is telling MacReady something.
Right.
I think he's telling him that there's potentially a way to test blood.
Right. And then that triggers MacReady
Yeah.
possibly to go and destroy the
Because
blood reserves.
When Windows comes in to find Bennings being eaten,
Yeah.
there's a very loud, audible cue of him dropping the keys. So he drops the keys, which he's been given by Gary, which have because later on they talk about it.
Yeah.
Gary's
Who's
like,
got the
"I gave
keys
them
to the blood
Windows."
cabinet? Right.
Oh,
But
okay.
Windows drops them. He goes and gets Mac. They come back in. So it's Mac, Fuchs, and Windows in there. I think Mac saw the keys. They run out. They kill Bennings. Everybody's outside while Bennings is on fire.
Mm-hmm.
The next scene we see, MacReady's inside alone in the storage room. Like he's grabbing something else, but he's in the storage room. And then Gary shows up behind him. So MacReady's already been in the room by himself. I think he went back to get the keys,
Right.
destroyed the blood samples, and then went back out.
In the book, it kind of handles that in a weirder way as well. The fridge where the blood is kept is also the fridge where like alcohol is kept. And MacReady has a key.
That'd make a lot more sense.
And he leaves it unlocked accidentally because he hears like the ruckus in the dog kennel in the dog kennels. So he goes and wakes up Clarke. So So in that way, you're sort of like, and it's sort of like a passing detail as well. Like they don't even.
Well, it was like the Windows thing. Like I've seen this movie like 50 times. I've never once noticed he dropped the keys.
I've never
not noticed that.
And then last night I was watching it, and it's like the loudest sound in the world.
Holy.
It's just like chunk.
And you're
you
like,
hear it.
Tanner's going to be so upset.
I got it.
And then he drops it and then just runs straight out of the room. So the keys are like there for the taking.
Jesus.
Oh, this is pretty.
It'd be so
convincing.
funny if you were just like lying.
Yeah, I made all this up.
My world is imploding, and you're just like lying about every detail.
And I think MacReady as well. There's a scene where he's recording. He's like, "Oh, like we're all doomed." Blah blah blah.
Right.
I think he's doing that for the benefit of like, because I don't think
Himself
he's in,
in the
his private
future.
quarters. No, because he deletes it.
Yeah, I was going to say, what does he do
rewinds
there?
it.
He says, I believe he says, everyone's paranoid, no one trusts each other.
Yeah.
And he stops, rewinds, and then records over it. Is that what happens?
Yeah, he records over it with like just something that doesn't say anything at all. He's like continuously.
Yeah. Okay. So why is he doing that?
I think he's destroying records of the thing, because he also destroys all the blood samples that were ruined.
Right.
He takes them outside and he buries them in the snow, like sets them on fire.
Yeah, why does he burn them? I thought maybe they thought they were contaminated, but it didn't really make sense to me.
Yeah, I think he's just like systematically getting rid of evidence, like while he can, because when somebody comes to the site later on,
Right.
he doesn't want there to be a recording of like, there's a thing, don't trust any dead bodies.
Right. Yeah.
So I think he's slowly getting rid of that throughout the movie, which is why he's like, we should blow up the base. Because he knows the fire's not going to kill it, but he wants the thing to go back to sleep because he's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, burn the base down, I'll go back to sleep. And then Charles is human. Charles is just like... Charles shows up like
He's lost
30 seconds late. To
He's
like
chronically
every event.
late. Yeah.
And
He's
he
trying his
has no
best.
idea. He's like, what's going on? Like every time, which is a constant theme throughout the movie. And then at the end when he shows up and he's like, yeah, I got lost. You're like,
Yeah.
classic Charles.
Damn it, Childs. So I find that all pretty convincing. I'm not 100% convinced on the blood test, but I can see your theory. So with them finding the jacket, you just thought it was just MacReady's jacket and he was trying to hide it and stuff like that as well.
He left it out for Fuchs for like whatever reason. So Fuchs would like find it and then die. And then he was like, I can't leave the jacket with Fuchs because then it's like too obvious. So he hid it. And then Niles like found it by accident.
In the book, it was his long johns that had his name on them. And it was, they were like in his bin, in his shack, or they were like off to the side in the shack or something like that. And so Niles saw it while he was in there with them and then grabbed them and showed them to everyone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
It
Like he
could.
did show everyone. But there is that moment where everyone's like, MacReady is the thing, like before the blood test.
Yeah.
But he's
Yeah.
very quick to like shut that down.
He
I think-
takes everyone hostage pretty much.
Yeah, he does. He like forces everyone's hand.
And then he immediately like, as soon as another thing appears, he's like,
That's the
straight
thing.
away. So everyone's
Yeah.
like, yay, MacReady again.
Saving us. But with the long johns, MacReady's an alcoholic. He could have just shat himself and thrown them in the bin.
They were torn up, just like,
Yeah, like a
That's-
powerful shot.
okay. Yeah, maybe they didn't even consider that. Actually, they just wanted to kill him because they thought it was the thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I should say in the book as well. So, in the book, obviously not something that's in the movie, but Childs is the supplier of the entire camp's weed supply.
Okay.
Palmer is like the resident pothead, and Childs is actually growing marijuana plants. This was going to be like one of my sort of sleeper points.
Yeah.
So he's growing marijuana plants out in this like storage shed. He's got this full hydroponic setup that he's been like MacGyvering together over the last 2 years of his like of his
everybody
placement.
know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like well known. And at this one point in the book, sort of like midway through as everything's coming through, like coming to the climax, they go into the storage shed and the windows have been smashed in. So it's exposed to the air and the plants are wilting. And he's like, oh, my babies. And whoever he's with, I forget who it is at that point, but they stop him from going in because they're like, this thing can inhabit any living thing. Like it can like it can possess any living thing. It could possess those plants.
Oh.
Like,
That's kind of cool.
don't go in there. And furthermore, we've got to like, the guy grabs the torch that they've been carrying around and goes to start torching the plants. And Charles is like, don't be fucking stupid. You're being ignorant. Like, you're not burning my babies. And like stops him and like gets him out of there. And I was thinking like, Charles is the thing. And
Like
and all those plants. yeah, all those plants are baby things.
That'd be cool.
Oh, wow. Yep. He's kind of been...
And also from that point as well, Childs gets like really pissy at MacReady, like for no reason. And is like the first to be like, when MacReady goes missing because the line gets cut by Niels, he's like, yeah, MacReady's the thing. Like, he's been out there too long.
He's a narc. MacReady's a narc.
Because they also have the system where if anyone is gone for too long and they haven't gone back to the rec room, like within a certain amount of time, then they're automatically the thing.
Oh, yeah. That's a good precaution.
Yeah. So he turns on him like super quick, even though they're like best friends.
That's crazy.
Interesting.
I kind of feel like maybe I did the wrong thing preparing for this by reading the book and not just rewatching the movie a couple more times again. But it's an interesting deleted scene.
Yeah.
I think. And an interesting idea. Like, imagine if all those pot plants were
I think
things.
Have
Yeah.
you seen the original, like the thing from?
No.
The thing isn't a like shape changing monster in that. It's like this
Right.
massive green guy. I think it's more to do with plants in that.
What,
Right.
From what I remember,
what was this in?
the original movie.
The thing
Oh,
from
there's
outer
another one.
space.
Oh, yeah, I did
It's
see
from
that
like
come
the
up.
50s.
Oh, wow.
It's
I
also
remember there being
based on who
plants
goes
in
there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure in that. It's been a long. I haven't watched it since I was at uni, but I'm pretty sure he's like a giant, like kind of almost like plant-like
Right.
alien.
Yeah, that ties into that, potentially.
Yeah, it could have something to do with that.
Yeah, that's not explored at all in the movie, is it? The thing turning into plants.
No, there is the idea that that's how Palmer gets turned.
Yeah.
Oh,
is-
like through.
Yeah, is through a spliff. But
That'd be cool.
yeah, I don't think that that's like the agreed way that Palmer gets turned.
No,
How does Palmer get turned?
he's in the room with the dog.
Right.
Oh, is he? Okay.
So like the silhouette.
Oh,
is,
the silhouette
Yeah.
is him. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
but they purposely used a stunt double,
Yeah.
so the silhouette doesn't
Doesn't look,
look
quite
like
right.
him.
It looks so much like Norris. Though.
Yeah, it does look a lot like Norris.
They have similar hair. So the other thing, I remember someone shoots Clarke in the head, right? And then
That's Mac.
MacReady shoots him in the head.
Clarke rushes him with a knife.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
that's
kind of
right.
fair.
Yeah,
I couldn't remember how it happened. And then everyone's like, whoa, he wasn't infected.
and Mac's like, whatever.
Yeah.
He's gonna fucking stab me with a knife, bro. I think it's a fair kill.
Yeah.
Also, Clark's like annoying.
I like Clarke.
Clark's kind of stoic.
He's
I'm surprised that Clarke
just a
wasn't
kind
thing,
soul.
though.
Mm.
Yeah, like with all of like the contact that he had with the dog, and also there's all the like shady business of him like again, this is in the book but not the movie. Like he releases the dog, or he doesn't put the dog away when he finds the dog walking around.
Oh,
He just
really?
notices that it's rubbed its bandage off and it's healed like exceptionally well.
Oh.
And he's just like, I'm going to like redress you and then on your way. And then he thinks later on, I should probably put that dog in the cage with the other dogs.
But he like has no like. I think it's Gary who tells him to do it. Someone like
Right.
snaps at him
Right.
It
because
was
the dog
actually-
runs under a table.
It was Bennings.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember
Bennings.
the scene.
Bennings
Right.
like is like, put this goddamn dog back in his cage because it's
Yeah.
just walking around.
Yeah.
Hmm.
See, Clarke is just a nice guy. Like
Yeah, I got nothing.
he
against
loves
Clarke.
those dogs.
Yeah. Remember he's heartbroken when I think MacReady runs in and just starts shooting the dogs. And he's like,
Yeah, that scene's
"No."
insane.
He tries to wrestle MacReady.
Yeah, because he shoots one of the normal dogs.
Mm.
Like you see it, and then Clark's like, "What the?" And like tries to stop him. It's like Clarke, there's a giant monster right there,
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a
and we
huge
can all
monster.
see it killing people. Like,
Yeah.
it's so weird.
So yes, the dog does die in this movie.
A couple of dogs
For anyone wondering.
escape though. Oh, that was one of the alternate endings.
Oh yeah.
Was,
Right. Oh, did the dogs come back?
So two of the dogs escape,
Right.
and one of the alternate endings is one of the dogs looking back at the site, and
Right.
it's all smoky, and it like growls
Uh-huh.
and then runs off.
Because that's actually something that happens in the book as well as MacReady and Childs and who else? It might have been Windows. They go out looking for the dogs that escaped, thinking like, oh, they might be the thing and they might be running to another base
Oh, yeah.
to start again. And they end up finding the two dogs, and they are both independently the thing. And they kill the guy who isn't Mac or Charles. I think it is Windows. That's how Windows dies.
Mm-hmm.
But
How does Windows? Oh yeah, yeah. Palmer kills Windows, right?
Yes. Yeah.
right.
During
That
the
weird scene where he like bites his head and then just like,
yeah.
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 and then you
Flops
see
around.
Windows and he's like covered in goo and he's like,
Yeah, he's just like shaking in the corner, and I think they kill him.
yeah.
That's
Those are my arguments.
that's a really like well thought out theory right there. It's pretty hard. I'm trying
I'm
to think
so
of stuff.
upset that like what I thought was like my like golden theory was used so effortlessly
For the opposite.
in the opposite
chess
way.
bit.
Yeah, the chess.
It's still possible. But oh yeah, do you have any thought on what happens in the middle of the movie that John Carpenter hinted to as being
I
the
think
beast?
it's
Mm.
the scene where he drinks from Blair's vodka bottle.
Right.
that's the scene.
You were telling me about this.
Yeah, because that's like it's pretty much exactly in the middle of the movie.
Yeah.
But it's a very like distinct shot. Like he basically puts the bottle like right in front of the camera.
Yeah, it's like
Right.
a little
And then
clear bottle.
it's like the only way Blair could have turned is by that.
Yeah.
Or if Blair had already turned before that. But I don't think he had because he's the one like sounding the alarm.
Yeah, I think if not that, then you're sort of like you're of the assumption that the turns are happening off camera,
Yeah.
right? Which I
Which-
don't think is unreasonable.
Yeah. A lot of stuff does happen off camera in this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which makes it harder to like have a definitive answer.
Yeah.
Because everything I said is like if I was like, I'm gonna watch it today and prove that like MacReady's human, like you could find all the evidence you wanted. you know?
Yeah.
It's like it's just it's hard to get a definitive answer.
Yeah. It's such a great movie because of that, I think.
I think as well, it depends on like like for me personally, like what stage in my life I watched it.
Uh-huh.
Because when I first watched it, I was like, I don't know, maybe like 13, 14 or something. And I was like, heroes like always win.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Like the
Right.
idea that a hero wouldn't win was just like so foreign to me. So like, of course MacReady was human. Of course MacReady like killed the thing.
Yeah.
Like it just wasn't a question.
Mm-hmm.
And then I watched it like later on, like in my 20s, and I was like, oh, I don't know, like maybe. And then I watched it like in my 30s, and I was like, nah, fuck this. Like MacReady's definitely the thing. Like I was more cynical. Like I
Right.
don't think it's like so clear cut.
Damn. Just like the thing, you've infected me with the cynicism.
That's the hard thing as well.
Now
It's
I'm going to
like,
go home tonight and watch it and just be like, oh my God. It's so,
Your mind starts turning again.
I feel almost silly. It's so,
It's still
like,
possible what you said though.
yeah, but
Isn't
everything
it-
you said is still that's the thing, is like,
but like, it's kind of beautiful that
Yeah.
like, yeah, like, I have lived my life so sure that MacReady's the thing, and now I'm like doubting myself, and like
it's a beautiful moment.
that's a crazy
Glad I'm here
thing.
for it.
You've gifted me like the ability to rewatch it like with like another goal in mind.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah.
I think I like depressing endings as well.
Mm.
So like, have you guys seen The Lodge?
I think so, but I don't remember.
Think
It's
so.
I think it has like one of the best endings where
Right.
like everyone dies.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What's the premise of
That's
the
it.
film?
It's like a stepmom goes to a cabin
Uh-huh.
with her like new family, and the dad's like, "Oh, I got to go back to town for work. Are you okay with the kids? Like, they're gonna love you."
Oh, the two kids that. Yeah, I
and
remember
the
that
kids
movie.
are like, "Yeah, this is gonna be great," and they basically fake a gas leak
Uh-huh.
and then convince her that they're in purgatory.
Yeah, they completely mess with our
Right.
psyche.
Because she grew up in a cult.
Right.
So then
God,
the kids
this
are
is
like,
It
"Oh,
was
yeah,
an
you're in
incredible-
purgatory."
dark premise.
But
It's a really good movie.
yeah, they try to fix it, but by the time they try to fix it, it's like too late.
Yeah,
Right.
Like
it's-
she's gone. They can't turn the power back on because it's frozen over. They have like absolutely no options other than to just wait and die because she's gonna kill them.
very similar to The Thing, and also very similar to Inception, I think, because of how
Yeah.
Maggie, Leonardo DiCaprio's wife in the movie, she loses her mind from being
in the
dream
dreams so much.
for
Yeah.
so long. She doesn't know what reality is. The same
Yeah.
thing happens to her in The Lodge. Yeah.
But The
Damn,
Lodge is,
wow.
like,
That's a good connection.
super
Double
bleak.
movie connection.
And like I love the ending of The Mist.
Yeah.
yeah, that was
Like,
a great movie.
I just love like really bleak endings.
That's such a bleak.
Yeah, it was
I
messed
think
up.
That's why like now when I watch The Thing, I'm like, they both are the thing at the end.
Yeah.
Like I don't think Charles is the thing when he shows up, but he drinks from the bottle, so
Yeah,
he's gonna become the thing.
and it feels very nihilistic because no matter what happens, they've already stated that they're probably doomed out here.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it. They've
it-
both given up as well.
I should
Yeah.
add, even if MacReady is human at the
Yeah.
end, like, I think he turns into the thing.
yeah,
Anyway.
that's
so-
it, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's really only two endings, which is neither of them are the thing, or they're both the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. Oh,
So-
we've collapsed the endings into two. Damn.
So what about the other theory is that the jewelry, like the thing can't replicate
I hate
jewelry.
No, forget that.
Yeah,
That comes from the 2011 movie,
Okay.
and anything from that movie.
Oh,
is
it comes
just-
from there.
That's me. The
But they-
movie's fine.
But they purposefully have jewelry. Copper has a nose ring
Yeah,
and Childs has an earring.
yeah, that's true.
Wait, does Copper have a nose ring?
Yeah,
he's
it's
got
really,
like a
it's subtle, but you notice it in
gold
the
nose
first few
ring.
scenes with him.
What
It's
the
like a-
flip?
It's
yeah,
weird, right?
And it's
He
odd. Yeah, it
Doesn't look like a guy who'd have a nose ring.
No.
yeah, like he's an old school punk rocker or something.
Makes me
Crazy.
think he's a pirate.
Yeah.
He does have a bit of a pirate look.
So yeah, but then the theory that people have, which I imagine you'd have to argue for, Tanner, is that the thing has gotten to that intelligence point that it knows to go and put that earring in after it's
Right.
implemented
Well,
somewhere.
yeah. I mean, it's pretty well well accepted that it can't replicate clothes, hence
Yeah.
the torn long johns
Yeah.
or the
Mhm.
torn jacket. But it then, like, none of these guys are running around naked.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
It's smart.
yeah.
Mm.
And it does have all of the memories and, like, thoughts of its host.
Mm.
yeah. I think it would be
it
hard
has
for it to
to.
do inorganic material.
Yeah.
But that, yeah, in the 2011 movie, when they're
Mhm.
like, show me your mouth. 'Cause they want to see if they have
Fillings.
They
fillings
want
or
to
not.
say feelings.
That's cool.
It's such a dumb theory.
Yeah.
Like, the,
I mean, it
the
makes sense,
feelings
though.
make sense
Yeah.
because you can't put them back in.
Yeah.
But, like, jewelry, come on.
Yeah. I feel like I've been very harsh on the 2011 movie.
I remember-
I think
I
they do
haven't
some
seen
cool
it.
stuff in that.
I
I
remember
haven't seen
thinking
it in
was okay.
ages.
I think the way they
I think I watched it when it first came out and then never again.
take a lot of care to like recreate the Norwegian site.
Right.
So you see the axe in the door, you see the guy with the slit wrist,
Mm,
Right.
Very similar.
you
Yeah.
see the burnt body with the face. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
they're very like aware of what they're doing,
Yeah.
and they take a lot of care in it. Just don't like it.
It's just not good.
But yeah, for anyone wondering, yeah, the 2011 movie comes
Is
after this one, obviously, but it tells the story of what happened before, leading up to.
Yeah, it's a prequel.
Yeah.
I believe they call it.
Yep. I like that word.
I would
Mm.
like a sequel though,
Yeah.
but I would set it
Yeah.
in Australia.
Right.
Yeah, in
Interesting.
the outback. I
Right.
came up with this when I was in high school.
Yeah. Not the Australian camp in
No,
Antarctica. Okay, so in the outback.
they find
Australia
the
Station.
bodies.
Right.
Something's happened in Antarctica,
Okay.
but this is like 30 years later.
Right.
They find all this stuff, and the Americans are like, we don't know what it is, but
Yeah.
like, we don't want to be in Antarctica. It sucks. But they have a bunch of like, WA has like U.S. military stuff up north.
Yep. Yeah.
So they like take it to like some outback location that's just full of like a bunch of like Darrow Australian guys, and then a few Americans, and it's the exact same movie,
Right.
just in the outback.
It's Pine Gap. The
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, I think that would be cool.
Damn.
Because then it's got that, like maybe a kangaroo gets it at the end,
Wow.
and then gets to like Broome or something.
Yeah.
Broom.
Or a cane toad.
Yeah,
Oh, they.
Damn. I mean, we're fucked even if
Yeah.
even if it's not the thing.
It's undefeatable.
yeah. I think you could do a sequel. I think
I don't think it will be set in Australia, which
no.
Rare,
It's a
rare
shame.
chance.
I think your movie idea has legs.
It's up to us.
But I honestly think if they did a sequel, it would kind of ruin the
Yeah, it
original.
would. That's
The
problem.
prequel
Yeah.
was, I think, good ground to tread because you're not going to kill any of the appeal.
Yeah, the prequel was supposed to be a remake,
Right.
and then they watched it and they were like, nah, like this movie's like perfect the way it is.
Yeah.
Like we'll do a prequel, but we won't remake it.
Yeah.
Which I thought was like
That's nice. Yeah.
I think that's cool.
Smart. They would have messed something up. They would have told the story
Yeah,
through a completely different lens.
Do any of the Norwegians speak English
Yeah.
in that movie?
yeah. The main people are like,
Because that's sort of like a point of contention.
Mm.
oh, because they're just doing gibberish at the beginning.
No, they are actually speaking Norwegian.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
That's cool.
But they don't subtitle it.
Yeah.
And, you know, English is such a prevalent language. It's like, why doesn't this guy just say, yo, that dog, don't touch it?
Yeah.
There's a couple guys in the site who only speak Norwegian,
Right.
and then there's like a couple who speak English, and then there's like an American.
Right.
There's like a couple of like American people.
So the sort of like running theory, I think it's what they say in the book as well, is that like under extreme peril, people revert back to like they can't
Oh, okay.
recall any second languages. They were just,
Yeah.
which I don't really know if I
Yeah,
I
know,
would
believe
agree
that.
with.
I do think the
But-
way the Norwegians act at the beginning is like fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Shooting
Well,
like
also,
crazy.
are they like military trained or anything like that?
I was wondering
I don't
that.
think
Probably
so.
not.
I think they're just scientists.
Yeah, I think they're just guys who are like,
So that sort of makes sense. They're
Yeah.
like, we're the last two. Like, if we don't stop this thing, it's going to like kill a whole bunch more people.
Yeah.
Like we've just got to make this work.
Yeah.
I don't even think the guy flying the helicopter is a helicopter pilot.
Is he like dies straight away?
Yeah,
He, like,
he
accidentally
dies
drops
in a
grenade.
helicopter explosion.
Yeah, he gets blown up because this was a really funny scene. The guy shooting the dog jumps out of the helicopter and then pulls out a grenade.
Yes.
And then he unpins it and throws it backwards accidentally.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
He's
He's like trying to dig in the snow.
Yeah, the pilot jumps out and tries to dig in the snow, but he's going next to it, and then he just blows up.
Yeah, so stupid.
Crazy.
It'd be so easy because they were ahead of the dog as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they like get ahead of the dog, circle the camp like twice,
Yeah.
go back, start shooting the dog, wait till the dog gets to camp, then land.
Shoot
They
Bennings.
could have landed at the camp. And been
Yeah.
like, we need to kill this dog.
Yeah.
And then they're like, they had lots of guns at the American side.
Yeah.
Like everyone could have been out there just like,
Shoot that dog.
Well, did they have lots of guns? I guess like
yeah,
locked
Windows
away.
runs to the cabinet.
Yeah,
It looks
yeah,
like
yeah.
a cabinet like full of guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a few in there at least.
But Gary is the only one that carries one. Like all the
His pop rocket
Yeah.
or whatever.
yeah.
No window.
He is such a
armor
good
holder.
shot through the
Yeah.
That's
window.
a crazy.
Pew!
shot.
Yeah, that was so funny, breaking the glass. And then
I also think breaking the glass is like the dumbest idea.
yeah, because it's freezing.
Yeah, it's like
But also like the alternative is one of his men getting shot again.
true.
Yeah.
So fair enough.
He
And
did
they
it.
do have supplies. Like it's a camp that has to
Yeah,
sustain itself.
Yeah.
they
you
could like
know.
patch it up or whatever. It just seems like a really.
In
reckless-
fact, in the book, after MacReady pours his drink on the chess master, he actually goes into the storage shed and gets out another motherboard
Oh, okay.
and puts it back in and like fixes it up.
He knows that he's going to break it, so he's got spares.
Yeah.
So we need to order 20 of these.
And what's more, he asked someone like, "Oh, do we have any more spares?" So like he's been doing
Yeah.
it
Every game he
over and
loses.
over again. This damn thing's on the fritz.
He's just such a chess master that he rarely loses.
Yeah, he loves chess. I just love that as a detail.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I loved imagining that he's just like Magnus Carlsen, just hanging out at this station. He is a chess prodigy. He's a genius, but he's a helicopter pilot by trade.
yeah.
Wow.
Paul MacReady.
Yeah. Either way, it sucks for them.
yeah. Either way, like they all died.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter.
I think the thing wins either way. Like even if they were both human at the end, like
Mm.
next person who comes to that side and digs them up.
Well, do you think the thing wanted to kill anyone?
I don't think the thing landed on Earth on purpose.
Yeah.
Because I think if it had, it wouldn't have landed in the ice.
It seems like it crashed, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it landed there before Antarctica was frozen over.
Oh,
right.
okay.
Yeah.
But then why?
So it
didn't
landed there like as it was freezing over because it's under like glacial ice.
Yeah, in the movie, they said it's probably been there for like 100,000 years at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Antarctica looked nothing like it.
There's still
did at the
animals down
time.
there, right? Ants.
Yeah.
One would assume.
Who knows?
Yeah. But
Dogs.
I guess the idea is that it crashed there when it was some sort of like jungle or something.
Oh yeah.
But and then immediately froze over.
Yeah, I kind of got the impression it like crashed, walked out, and was like, oh, it's cold.
I'm gonna lay
It
down.
took a
for
couple more
bit.
steps and was like.
Do you
frozen.
think
Yeah.
that was the thing, like itself, or like it possessing some alien?
I don't know. I think it's weird that one alien would have a ship that big,
Right.
and I think if they were in the ship, like they wouldn't be frozen.
Mm.
You know.
Do they actually go into the ship?
Yeah, MacReady and Norris. There's like a hole at the top that's been opened.
Right.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they go in. Like we see them go up to the hole,
Yeah.
and then it kind of cuts to them back on the ice. There's a big,
Yeah. They walk over to the rectangle.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
But I would assume like if it's a spaceship, like I would go in it.
Yeah. You got to
I
go
mean,
in
it'd
it.
be rude not to.
Yeah.
It's open. They just left it open.
Yeah, no one's going to touch it. No one wants it.
Crazy. God
Yeah.
damn it, Zach.
That's a tough,
Yeah, I guess
tough
it's up to
thought.
Torkel now.
Why did I clip my hair off?
It's the curse.
This would have gone so much smoother without you
We're all being assimilated.
making that point.
But yeah, I don't think
Damn, that's
there's
such
any other points.
that's such a neat interpretation of the ending, though. Like, I am really in such awe that it almost feels personal, because I did disclose that chess theory to a couple of months ago.
Yeah, I remember you saying it a while ago, and I was like, "What do I think of the chess thing?"
Yeah, and now I just kind of feel betrayed because it was used so like expertly to shut down my entire view on the movie.
I'm sorry.
It's like really beautiful though. Like, man, even the music, how it swells up after he takes a sip, like that makes
Yeah.
perfect sense.
Yeah,
It feels like one of the biggest giveaways
God
that the drink
damn.
is infected or something. Just because the timing is so on point.
Yeah.
But again, like, I mean, I've said it before. Like, you can take whatever you want from this.
Yeah, it's still
Like, if you
possible.
want to think
Yeah.
MacReady's humor at the end, like, you're just as right as like, just as
Yeah.
right as like I am saying he's not. Like, there's no answer.
I'm going to watch it again, like
Yeah.
a handful of times. And then, probably 50 times after that.
I think it really just depends on what kind of like mindset you go into it with. So like, yeah, you should watch it again, but just be like, MacReady's the thing, and then watch it like that.
Yeah.
Watch it thinking MacReady's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you'll just see like, oh yeah, it's very obvious MacReady's the thing. But then watch it again after that and be like, MacReady's not the thing, and you'll be like, oh yeah, it's very obvious MacReady's the
Yeah.
hero. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to watch it again and listen for like the key drop and things like that.
yeah,
And the different scenes when people are left alone or when MacReady's left alone with them and stuff like that. And also when he's handing the drinks, I'll focus on that more. Because, yeah.
a lot of like focus on like specifically his whiskey bottle as well. Like there's a lot of
Yeah.
shots where it's like at the forefront.
Yeah. And look, that was always like the sticking point for me with thinking that MacReady's the thing, is I couldn't figure out at what point he would have become the thing.
Yeah.
And you talking about how Bennings got licked by the dog and then touched the bottle is like the most compelling suggestion for where he becomes the thing.
I just think it's that scene, there's like very specific shots. And
Yeah.
I can't think of any other reason why you would have shots like that.
Right.
Because it's an over the shoulder shot of him like stopping the dog.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
kind of like unnecessary considering there's a guy with a gun running around, like a helicopter exploding. Like there's no real reason to be like, oh, I don't want this dog to lick me.
Right.
But in the context of like the dog's trying to spread itself, it makes
Yeah.
sense.
Mm.
And then yeah, the way the whiskey's like, it's put like directly in front of him, like center screen, labels facing you, like the way it's put down is like so specific.
Yeah, I will say on that, because I wrote a note on that because I noticed it as well. Because of how ambiguous the movie is, how well made it is. And by the way, watching it again this time, I thought, yeah, this really is a masterpiece of a movie.
Yeah.
When he puts that bottle down, and then obviously it seems like Bennings takes a drink from it, but then it never shows MacReady getting that same bottle back. But in later scenes, it does show him drinking of that same brand. You know what I mean? So it
Yeah.
could be the same bottle.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
you're never sure.
Yeah.
It's
Well, yeah, that's
the
other thing.
ambiguity. Yeah.
I feel like MacReady has a lot of those bottles. Just
Exactly.
Like floating around.
So it's like it could be a different one. It could be the same one. You don't know for sure.
Yeah.
I'm really interested. So I was just thinking back, and sorry I keep talking about the book.
Shut up, nerd.
But MacReady isn't at all present when the Norwegians show up. He's like gone into like hibernation in his shack because winter's setting in. So
Oh, okay.
he's on leave. And so he doesn't have anything to do with Bennings like getting shot. Like he's just entirely not there. And his first interaction with the thing is he like sees the dog walking around the camp, or he like hears it.
Wow. That changes it completely.
Yeah, so it seems then like working backwards, that's such an intentional thing
Yeah.
to put him in the scene with the Norwegians. And when I was thinking about like reflecting on that while I was reading, like I'm pretty sure that he's actually supposed to be there when the Norwegians come to the camp. I always just thought, oh, Kurt Russell is like the big name star in this movie. Like it wouldn't make sense to have him appear like, you know, a quarter of the
20 minutes
way
into
through
it.
the movie. Yeah. So of course they're going to have him in like the first scene. But
Yeah.
like that makes so much sense to put him, to purposely put him in the path of the thing, like right at the start,
Yeah. And it's
before
like
you
a-
even like think about how it can be transmitted,
Yeah.
you know?
I think it's smart as well because it's not a direct. He doesn't directly contact the dog,
Yeah.
but the dog's saliva is on the bottle, so it's this like almost like passing
Yeah.
without ever touching.
Well, it's a double hop.
Yeah,
Mm.
and it's like it's great because like it is very much a like there's so much happening you wouldn't even think about it.
Yeah.
Like MacReady putting his bottle down to run off and help somebody just makes sense.
Yeah.
But like, why show it?
I think if they made the movie now, they would probably do one of those really tacky, like flash through all of the things that you missed throughout the movie, like right at the end.
Oh, one of those.
And
Yeah.
that would be like the most, I think it would still confuse people if that is how he becomes the thing. Because it's so indirect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be like the Knives Out movie. It's this
Yeah.
kind of murder mystery, and then at the end, well, this is actually what happened. You
Yeah,
see?
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
zoom into his eye, and you see it all. Like,
Yeah. How did I get here?
or he would like Charles would chop at the end, and he would like touch his face.
Yeah.
Like their memories would be like,
Or it would be like some voiceover where he's like,
and that's how I became the thing.
I can do lots of cool stuff now.
hi, I'm MacReady. Bet you're wondering how I got into this sticky situation.
I'm also an alien from another planet far, far away.
I came here with one goal in mind: to play chess.
I'm going to be the best.
I've got a dog passenger.
A little secret. I hold the mysteries of the universe. And biology.
Oh, man.
God, guys.
It's up to you, I guess.
I'll wrap it up for the audience because we should bring this to an end because we've been going for a while now. This has been great stuff, guys. I will say as always, there's still ambiguities on each side. I think, Zach, you came in with a really strong theory. It's very hard not to buy into it. But still, like I said, even the alcohol, we don't see if it's the exact bottle, and that changes everything if it isn't. The blood test, I understand your point on that, but it doesn't fully convince me. And then also MacReady killing the thing at the very end. I also see your point on that, but it's not 100% convincing either.
That's fair.
I think for me, the blood test is like the major sticking point
I think
for
the
that
blood
theory.
test is like the weakest part of my argument. Like,
Yeah.
I agree. I think it's hard to explain the blood
It's
test.
tough.
Yeah.
It's tough.
But I think in that scene, MacReady does have everyone hostage. I think there is.
There is
We don't
possibility.
see him like cut his own finger. Like,
Yeah, he says, now I'll show you all what I already know, or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he just does it. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is the possibility there for a switch out or something.
yeah.
It's also, it's kind of like a tough line that he says there, but it's also like very false and like very ignorant
Yeah.
of him, because like I truly think that no one who is the thing, except your whole argument hinges on the fact that MacReady is the thing and has agency as the thing, like knowing that he's
Well,
the
yeah,
thing.
I think that maybe for the first part of the movie, he doesn't know. Like maybe the things like
Yeah.
Maybe
dormant.
that's the different types of things, because
Yeah.
there are people who are possessed by the thing who have no idea that they're the thing.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
truly believe that.
same.
And for MacReady to be acting with agency as the thing, like as an agent of the thing, you know, he'd obviously need to like know.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know if it's like a because I did also think perhaps I think he's like a perfect copy of the thing. But I think they obviously retain their memories. So I think the scene where he's recording, I think it may have been a case of like MacReady recorded it as a warning. But then the thing takes over.
Thing takes
the thing
over.
is the one that rewinds it.
Oh, that's kind of
and then
nice.
records over it.
Yeah.
And then MacReady like kind of comes back not knowing.
Yeah.
So there's like blackout periods
Right.
where he doesn't like he thinks he's just like going day by day, like trying to survive this thing.
Yeah.
But there's bits where like the thing takes over, like does what it needs to, and then lets MacReady back.
Oh, that's
So that would be
interesting.
the best way for the thing to hide.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think in that like scenario, that thing just wants to hide.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's
Whereas, like-
hiding within his brain or his nervous system kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Whereas Blair's more like aggressive.
I got to get out of here. Yeah. Yeah. Blair has that feeling of being trapped.
But I think
I mean,
Blair-
they're all trapped, but
Mm.
Yeah. I think when Blair becomes the thing, he's very like he already wants to kill everyone. He like knows the thing is gonna get out. He's very like ah. So when the thing takes over him, it comes with those memories. So it kind of like alters.
interesting.
The way
so
that, like-
MacReady's cool-headedness
Yeah, like transfers
sort
over
of
to the thing.
tempers the thing.
And the way like you said before, like Norris has a heart condition,
Mm.
Right.
which is why when he's the thing, he like falls over.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seemed to hit him like the thing was more affected by the heart condition than
Yeah.
he was as a human.
So I think the personality of the host impacts the thing.
Yeah. His whole personality was having a heart condition.
Yeah. He wasn't doing much else. But I also think the way Norris like died was because of the way he became the thing as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I think his death was the coolest
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
pretty
100%.
sick.
in my eyes.
Just their teeth that chomped down on Copper's hands.
Oh,
I like Benning's death.
yeah.
Yeah, that was sick.
Benning's death, I think
I think it's
aesthetically, yeah, he looks visibly like very
He looks
sad
scared.
and
Like-
scared.
Like
Yeah.
he's pondering his own existence.
And he's
Yeah.
not trying to like hurt anyone. He's just trying to like flee.
Yeah. See, this is sort of what I'm thinking with the thing as well. Like it's trying to, like it doesn't understand why everyone's so scared of it.
Mm.
I don't think it's trying, or at least the Bennings thing isn't trying to kill anyone. It's just like, you know, getting killed by by everyone, and it's like I'm just trying to be me.
Yeah. But I
Through
Benning's
Bennings.
he's like scared. Like when we
True.
first see him, he's scared.
True.
When the
true.
dog bumps against him under the table, he's scared.
Yeah.
So when he becomes the thing is scared.
Right.
And then Palmer is just like a stoner.
So
When he becomes the thing, he just doesn't realize. Because he's like, I guess so. Like, he just doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, true.
right.
But yeah, MacReady is like calm, level-headed strategist.
Yeah.
When he
Mm.
becomes the thing, calm, level-headed strategist.
And a
Loves
leader.
chess.
Loves
Loves chess.
Chess genius, some have said.
Yeah. Right. So look, I was not prepared to come
in
away
hot.
from this.
Mm.
I can argue the other way
Assimilating.
now if you like. And now,
Here's all the things I wish you said, Tanner. Honestly, yeah, I'm ready to go into this next chapter of my life, watching the thing with that perspective
imagine if it rippled
and seeing
out.
what I get.
You just start distrusting everyone.
Your whole
Like,
life has changed.
None of my heroes are real.
Right? Well, I don't know. There's probably truth in that.
Yeah,
But
I recommend watching it again. And
Yeah.
anybody who's listening who thinks, like, just watch it again thinking MacReady's the thing. And you'll see it, like, differently.
yeah.
Or adversely, if you have always thought that MacReady's
yeah.
the thing, watch
Mm.
it thinking the reverse. I think, yeah, probably there's ways to watch it
I think so.
any which way, right?
I'd love to watch it with someone who's never seen it.
Yeah, that'd be so interesting. I think without seeing it before, I feel like Childs is the obvious choice of who's the thing at the end. Because MacReady's the main character, he like has excuses for all like the jacket and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The subtleties are harder to pick up on your first watch.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I would
you
say-
need to be thinking it right from the start.
Yeah.
I think that's the benefit of watching it, like, dozens of times. Is that, like, now... Like, when I first watched it, I was like, yeah, perfect, they won.
Yeah.
Maybe Charles is a bad guy. I don't know. I don't even think I thought Charles was a bad guy the first time I watched it. I thought they both just lived.
Mm.
And in my naivety, I was like, someone came and saved them.
Yeah.
And they lived happily ever after.
Another station. But I will say, what you brought up with the chess analogy, or the symbolism of the chess game being played, Tanner, and also with the book, it sounds like from what you've said that the book leans a lot more into Childs potentially being the thing.
Yeah.
So that'd be really interesting to go away and to read, to see if that changes our perspective as well. I'm still uncertain, but I think you had a really good argument, and I think I do need to watch it again, thinking that MacReady is the thing. See how it goes. Enlightening.
I'm so upset. But, happy.
Like I said, it's ambiguous. I'm still not swayed, even after such a good argument.
I think I'm entirely swayed. I am
swayed the
so
wrong-
ready for this to be like my reality now.
You swayed the wrong
You
person.
should. Damn. Yeah.
I've remained
Sorry
somewhat
about that.
neutral.
Well, thank you,
But I'm always going to be the skeptic, I think.
That's fair.
Especially with a movie like this where there is no clear answer.
that's
Yeah.
a unique cynicism that you have.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about, like, what happens afterwards, like in the comic? And the
Oh,
game?
I've not read the comic.
Okay.
So Charles and, like, MacReady make it to the shore.
Right.
They're picked up by a boat. MacReady, like, does the test on himself again
Yeah.
to see if he's the thing. And he's like, I'm not the thing. And then he gets in a helicopter and he flies back. And he's like, I'm going to wipe this thing off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
Drops a nuke on it.
Oh, so he goes back to
He
the
goes
camp.
back. So then in the video game, MacReady comes back in the video game
Right.
to, like, help save the day. So,
That's
like,
after the events of the movie.
after the events of, like, the movie, yeah.
Okay.
See, I
So-
played the first part of the game, like on PlayStation 2.
Mm-hmm.
I was so confused about the premise of the game.
Yeah, you're like a soldier, like, sent in to, like, see what's happening.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So
you're not
is this the
playing
remastered?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's still pretty janky.
Yeah.
But, yeah, MacReady shows up in the game.
Right.
And John Carpenter has said the game was canon at one point. So a lot of people do take that as, like, MacReady was human and he lived. But I'm only saying this just so
Okay.
people know to ignore it.
Now you're telling us.
I don't like having all these like extra things be canon.
Same.
Like
Yeah.
That's kind of the reason I don't like the prequel.
the reason I read the book was because it was based on the first script, and then I found the first script and I was like, I literally just skipped to the end and I was like,
I think the best way to
the
enjoy
chess
this
is here
thing
too.
is, like,
We should read that whole first script as well, like in our spare
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Mm.
Although
link it and then I'll read it.
we would
Yeah,
very
we've got
easily do another episode. on
Yeah,
the thing.
really.
live reading.
Yeah, we should research like over the course of the next few episodes in the background, and then we'll do a comeback episode about the thing again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be really
The
good.
thing revisioned.
Damn.
But is John Carpenter trustworthy? Like, what's he like personally? Do you guys know
love
from
John
his
Carpenter.
interviews?
I
or
love
anything?
John
John Carpenter's like-
Oh,
Carpenter.
yeah, so he's probably trustworthy.
Yeah,
He's
no,
cool.
he's great. He is so fucking cool.
So if he says it's canon, he may well mean that it is canon.
I also think that he likes fucking with people,
Yeah.
and he hates people thinking that they've got like a good grip on the thing.
What, he hates fucking with people, you said?
No, he likes.
Oh, he
fucking
likes
with
fucking people. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
So he's like a real no nonsense
Yeah.
type guy.
He doesn't.
Yeah.
Even, I saw an interview because they used to have those like Masters of Horror dinners
Yeah.
where like famous horror directors would go, and he was like, "I fucking hate all these people.
Yeah, yeah,
I'd rather
yeah.
be at home playing like Call of Duty." So he
Call of
just stopped
Duty.
going to them.
Yeah.
Like just didn't care, and that's why he's the best.
I saw that exact interview. I was like, yeah, you know what, same. Like, I don't think
yeah.
I don't know if he name dropped anyone in that, but I sort of got the feeling of the kinds of characters
Yeah.
it would have been, and I was like,
I think I did hear him talk shit about David Cronenberg once.
yes. So that he might have name dropped, which honestly kind of based.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Carpenter's sick. He's done other great horror movies as well, so people
I
can watch those.
Don't like any of his like later
No,
ones.
what like Ghost of Mars or whatever.
No.
Did he do Ghost
The
of Mars?
Shroud. What was the Shrouds?
Yeah.
The recent one.
That was fairly new.
Oh, yeah.
One came out last year.
Anything after 2000s.
Yeah.
I think he did like The Ward. I'm pretty sure he did Ghost of Mars, which is horrible.
Again, Brandon Cronenberg, the better Cronenberg.
Oh wait, you're talking about Cronenberg? I was talking about John Carpenter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's why you're saying all these movies that didn't compute as being Cronenberg movies.
No, yeah, I mean like John Carpenter after like 2000.
Oh,
Right.
okay,
yeah. Yeah.
Kind of like drops off a bit.
Right.
They're still fun watches.
He did. There was like an anthology TV show
Yeah.
that I didn't get behind, but like honestly, Carpenter for me, like his music is like the strong point.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like directorially, like good, but like his knack for music
Yeah.
and like
nails it.
the music in The Thing wasn't even Carpenter,
Oh, wow.
Which-
Okay.
which is kind of crazy for a Carpenter movie because
Yeah.
he usually writes, directs, and does the music.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was Enrico.
Iglesias.
Yeah.
I can be your hero. It's MacReady walking out of the fire.
Doesn't look back. Wow, that's crazy. MacReady like is watching the explosions happening.
Yeah. Cool guy walking away.
Countercultural hero.
Oh yeah, I will say as well, the Thing intro, like with the title sequence, one of the like best ever.
Yes.
Just the burning paper thing that they did with that. It's
There's
so
so
cool.
many interviews. I think it's the most interviewed topic about The Thing is how they did the
It's so cool. It holds up super
Yeah.
well. And then another thing about David Cronenberg, he recently acted in Ready or Not 2 that just came out,
Oh, really?
which was really strange.
Really?
Yeah, nothing to do with the movie. I don't
Okay.
think, but he was in it. Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
good for him.
He's like the billionaire, you know, one of the sort of oligarchs of the world kind of character in this movie.
Right. Okay. Look, I guess I don't have a problem with him acting. I just don't think he should still be directing movies.
Oh,
I
we went
think-
through a lot today. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Sorry, I know.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just about to just complain about the Shroud.
Fuck the Shroud. Mic drop. That's it.
Honestly, it could have gone in such better places. I don't know if you guys have seen it.
I
but it's-
haven't.
I'm not a
Okay.
big Cronenberg fan.
Yeah, right.
I take my
Don't-
cues from Carpenter.
Right. If Carpenter hates him, so do I. It's just about this guy whose wife had died, and there's this. The whole thing is just this elaborate setup so that he can have a story that's about this death shroud, like a coffin, a smart coffin, basically. That's the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Smart coffin.
It feels like an ad for smart coffins.
Are they a thing?
I don't think so. It's a speculative ad about smart coffins.
Yeah, I remember I read the description of the movie and I was like, this sounds crazy. I don't know.
It's just like, imagine if you could bury your loved one and then have a 3D render at all times of them decomposing
Hate
in
it.
their grave.
Horrible.
That's the whole premise of the movie.
I did watch. He did Crash, right?
Yes.
I watched that by accident, thinking I was watching the Oscar-nominated movie Crash. And I like put it on, and I'd heard tons about it. I was like, really excited for this.
Isn't
like,
that about people getting off to being in car
Yeah.
crashes?
Oh, okay. That's what it's about.
Yeah, no, it's not what I thought it was about.
What did you think it was? Like, what's the
I thought it was like a
film?
series of interconnecting stories between like a racist policeman and like all these other people like coming together and realizing that like maybe they're not all like
Everyone's
that
all that different. Yeah.
And then I
Okay.
watched it and it was just like amputees having sex, and I was like,
My goodness.
"What is happening?"
Yeah.
Not what I
Weird.
expected.
Yeah,
What a
Crazy.
you know
surprise.
what? My fault. My bad.
I mean, you probably should have checked the year.
Yeah, I shouldn't have just looked at the title.
Do your research, kids.
Also, did you watch the entire thing?
No.
Yeah. Okay. This checks out.
Mm.
Yeah.
Would have been wild if you watched the entire thing and you're like, Oscar nomination.
How did this get announced?
No chance.
Yeah, that's a movie I haven't seen, but I know the premise. I've seen there's a film very similar to it that's more recent. It's about a woman who becomes a car. Is essentially
Titan.
Fuck,
Titan.
yeah.
I love Titan.
No.
I
Wait,
love
she becomes a
Titan.
car?
Yeah.
I downloaded that movie when it came out. I was like, I'm going to watch this. And I
You
just
should
never
watch
watched
it.
I
it's,
really.
it's the prequel to Cars.
It's how Lightning McQueen was made. I like the director, so I watched it straight away when it came out.
Right.
yeah.
What else has the director done?
The only other thing I know is Raw. It's about like cannibalism.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Man, crazy movie to watch as a vegan.
Yeah. They're just so like they're so off-putting movies, but it's movies that evoke that feeling in you are so impressive to me.
Yeah.
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 Because it was also beautiful. It was like Titan in particular was just beautifully shot and made.
Yeah. And also, like, the whole story is just so weirdly beautiful anyway. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Stories like that sort of like feel like a book kind of thing, in that it's like the director doesn't really care that you've sat down to watch a movie. They're like, none of this is going to make sense.
Yeah. It's an
And
experience.
there's metaphor, like there's visual metaphors going on here, and like have fun.
Mm.
I like when directors do that.
I watched it with some friends, and one of them is like very like straight down the center. If you're watching, you know who you are. At least when it comes to movies, he's like very straight down the center. So we also watched Possession with him. Fantastic movie. If you haven't watched Possession, have fun. It's an early Sam Neill movie, a young Sam Neill.
Okay.
But anyway, watched Titan, and he was like, "What the fuck have we just watched? Like, this is what were they trying to do with this movie? It's great, Zach.
Yeah.
You'll love it.
Yeah. I do want to watch it.
Have you seen Tusk?
Yeah.
It feels like Tusk,
Gross.
but more serious.
Tusk made me feel like
Mm.
it's so gross at the end.
I
Yeah.
hated Tusk.
It's disgusting,
Yeah.
but it's one of my favorite movies ever
The
made.
only thing that makes it sit well with me now is that Justin Long is not a great person.
Isn't he?
Yeah, I've
No.
heard that he's has a lot of accusations for like sexual
yeah.
harassment or something like that.
Yeah.
I just know whenever I see him pop up in a movie, I'm like, it's about to get gross.
Yeah.
Usually.
Or he's about to die in
Yeah.
some gruesome way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the horror guy.
Oh, you watched Weapons?
Oh, yeah.
I was going
Oh,
to say
yeah.
he was in Weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
I don't remember.
Oh, yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Weapons was cool. I don't think there was too many hot dogs on that plate.
Just the right amount.
Like, yeah, I could do that. Glizzy.
Glizzy gobbler.
But yeah, Weapons was really cool. I don't
Yeah.
really care about Gladys.
Yeah, now they're making
Like
a
the
Gladys
prequel.
movie.
Are they?
Yeah,
I think they are. Yeah.
they're making a prequel. About
Stop
her.
doing sequels or prequels for all these like perfect, like flash in the pan horror movies.
Yeah. They do ruin.
Like talk
I know they're
to
doing
me.
long legs.
Fuck off with that.
Yeah, you
Talks
know
about
what?
stuff.
But also like I'm gonna watch the shit out of it.
Right?
Yeah, it'll be
That's how I
awesome.
feel about long legs. I'm like, this doesn't need a second one. This is ridiculous. I'll be there first day. Like,
Yeah, 100%.
When are all
100%.
these coming out? Because that is going to be the year of the sequels if they're all coming out in the same year.
hope it's
At
this
least they're not remakes.
Yeah, at least not remakes.
talk to me the remake. Came out a year ago, guys. What are you doing?
Well,
No, I mean for a while it felt like that's all we were getting. We're just getting like
Yeah,
Blumhouse remakes.
Yep.
They just remade The Mummy.
yeah,
Did
Apparently
they?
not
it's
good.
it's now called Lee Cronin's The Mummy.
Right.
I think it's gonna be bad.
Who's
it-
Lee Cronin?
I don't know, but it's like it's Blumhouse, and you can tell it's Blumhouse, but like
Uh-huh.
it might be okay Blumhouse. You know, it's like their pitch of their
Right,
AAA movie
okay.
for the year.
Yeah.
That's the vibe
okay.
I got.
I like
Gotcha.
personally if they were like, we're remaking The Mummy, I would just want them to remake like there's an old guy in a crypt and like he comes out, he's got bandages on him, doesn't know what this is like at all.
Yeah,
Right.
it doesn't
I'm
it
like,
doesn't
why-
look like The
why
Mummy
even
at all.
bother? Like,
It feels
just make
very
your own
different.
movie.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. It really upsets me that they're just like dredging the well for
Yeah.
like anything that was successful in the last like 20 to 30 years.
Yeah.
Especially when there's been so many good like original things or adaptations from books as well recently. But the AAA stuff, they still always try to go for remakes or sequels. Yeah.
I guess if you have the IP, it like draws people in. Like the Resident Evil movie that's coming out.
Yes.
People are going nuts. Like
Although Zach Krieger, I think, is doing the right thing with that, in that it apparently has nothing to do with
Yeah.
the original
well, that's what people are
film
angry
series.
hmm
I
But
like
to the
that.
people angry, like,
Yeah, I like that.
you guys got Welcome to Raccoon City. And you
Woohoo!
fuck you guys. Like, that was a good movie.
I loved the last one that was completely different from the others.
That was Welcome to Raccoon City.
Oh no, the Resident Evil, I forget what it's called. It came out 2023.
Oh, the TV show one?
No, it was the one
There's too
by.
much Resident Evil.
I've never seen any of these movies.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, you know the one. Maybe it's not Resident Evil, but it's the one that was like the most brutal movie of the year. We gave it an award at the Tapies.
Oh, Evil Dead.
Is that the one?
There's two
Oh,
Evil Dead
Evil-
movies coming out.
Oh, okay, so maybe it's not Resident Evil then.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Resident Evil's
I thought it was the same thing.
the video games.
Yeah,
There's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Mila Jovovich ones, which had like nothing to do with the video game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then they made Welcome to Raccoon City, which like kind of like
Had
pretty
something to
thankful, I
do
think.
with the video games.
I've seen
And
a
now people are like, that sucked. We want a remake.
I've seen a couple of those movies a long time ago, and they're kind of like the Fast and Furious. They're like funny good.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
The best thing is that like 1 and 2, I really like these movies. 1 and 2, pretty good. The director's like, I'm done. I don't want anything to do with this.
Uh-huh.
They make 3 and 4, I think, and they like kind of suck. And then he comes back for 5, and he's like, I'm gonna completely ignore those last 2 movies,
Right.
and then just kills off like
Yeah.
anyone introduced in those movies, like any concept introduced in those movies, just like gets rid of them. In the
Kills
first
them
5
on screen.
minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's great,
Damn.
and then just goes into like whatever the fuck he wants to do,
Yeah.
which is how it should
Respect.
be. Yeah. But those movies are like, yeah, they're dumb fun.
Imagine if
Yeah.
like George Lucas comes back and is just like those 3 movies that we did.
Forget them.
Forget it.
They're gone.
Kylo Ren gone.
Mind wipe.
And then he brings everyone back
That would be cool.
who was killed in those movies.
Yeah.
He's gonna bring Carrie Fisher back to life. Oh god.
Through the yeah.
Oh. Well, that shakes up my whole mentality because I thought Zach Cregger was doing the Evil Dead, and now I
Oh,
realize that
really?
he's
He
doing
would be a
Resident
good
Evil.
fit for that as well.
Yeah.
I
That's what I
think.
was imagining. I was like, that's going to be sick. But now it's Resident Evil. It's like, oh, okay. I'm not
Because Resident
super.
Evil's like nothing to do with the games.
Yeah.
And
Nothing to
reviews
do
are
with the
like,
movies
it's
as
like a
well.
Mad Max.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what I've heard as well.
yeah.
I'm not
It's
super
just-
invested, so it could be good, could be bad. We'll see.
I'm just really enjoying Zach Krieger's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
fingerprint, you know.
Another comedy guy going into horror.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I am doing some research on the side for my Ari Aster deep dive. That is something that's happening. I don't know when we'll be doing that episode, but
Yeah. Should we quickly tease some future stuff before we sign off?
yeah, sure.
So you're working on a big deep dive into Ari Aster.
Yeah. Who is a comedy director. It's just that horror is like a fairly good way of conveying comedy sometimes.
The vehicle for humor.
Fair.
We've also thinking about doing an Arcadian kind of big review episode. So that may be one of the next ones. And then also potentially another tapies at some point.
Yeah, we've got a big backlog of tapies to do. We should, with the Arcadian one, we should do just favorite Nick Cage monsters.
Yeah, that
Like
would be really fun.
That'd
All
be
the
sick.
horror movies, like, you know.
We would just talk about Mandy for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, I want to talk
Yeah.
about Mandy for an hour and a half. I want to talk about Mandy for longer than the runtime of Mandy. No, I mean like Color Out of Space as well
yeah,
has a
true.
fantastic monster.
Oh yeah.
Mandy.
Yep.
And then
Long legs.
Mandy was pretty good.
Mandy was
And if
great.
people haven't seen Mandy,
You should definitely watch Mandy. First half's weird. Second half,
also weird.
also weird, but
Different weird.
amazing. Best John Wick movie.
Yeah,
Mm.
100%.
God. I only made it through the first half before my partner M told me to turn it off. So I need to pick it up again and watch the
Oh,
rest.
really?
Mandy.
I was really loving it.
I saw.
I picked that.
M doesn't have the patience for
Yeah,
those type of movies.
I picked that as well.
Yeah.
Mandy. I proposed to my wife during Mandy.
Whoa.
Really?
When Nicolas
did that
Cage
work?
pulls out the giant chainsaw, I like pulled out that ring, baby.
You haven't seen the chainsaw yet.
No, but I
But-
think you may have told us this before because that's.
yeah.
I knew it had
Lighting up a
something to do
memory.
with Animal Crossing.
Oh, we were
But-
playing Animal Crossing at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
This is
Okay.
just like
real
chilling.
multitasking.
Okay.
Yeah, Mandy was on, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, I love this movie. I
Damn.
love my wife."
Oh, you just felt like a oneness with the world
Yeah.
and everything.
And then I almost got like I saw Mandy at the movies like
Yeah.
a couple times, and we went once, and the guy next to me like was one of those people who's like, Nicolas Cage fucking sucks.
Oh,
Everything Nicolas Cage does is
go
dumb."
home.
And he just like wouldn't stop laughing. And it's
Hater.
the only time I've thought about being physically violent to someone. I was like, I'm ready to like go this guy right now. It was so
yeah.
annoying.
Well, honestly, if you're at a Nicolas Cage film and you're saying stuff like that, you should just go home.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you
Especially
knew
if
he
no
was
one
in
else
the
is
movie.
laughing.
Yeah.
It's like one of the only Nicolas Cage films that I wouldn't laugh in. But there's such funny scenes. The chainsaw
There are some
in
great
particular,
scenes.
yeah,
The vodka scene.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Actually, it's
There are some
fucking
funny
hilarious,
bits. This guy was laughing at the wrong bit.
right? I hate that.
Yeah. Like I
Which
get
which bits was he laughing at?
just any bit that had Nicolas Cage on it.
Oh.
Any bit where Nicolas Cage was trying to like act.
See, the vodka bathroom scene, I don't know if you got to that.
No, I don't think so. Well, it was a long time ago, so I don't remember.
It is the most realistic, like it's not acting.
I feel like he just drank a bottle of vodka.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I've seen clips of it. I think they've
He's-
shown me.
In the bathroom, his wife has just been killed in front of him, and he's just like so anguished.
Mm.
It feels so real. And then Cheddar Goblin's on TV.
Yeah.
Should have
Love
got
that little guy. We should save it though. We don't want to talk so much about man.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
no.
we'll incorporate that into the Arcadian episode for sure.
Wild.
But yeah, I think everything for now that could have been said has been said about the thing.
Oh, just quickly though. Zach,
Yeah. I thought you were
it's the episode that never ends. Zach, do you have any ideas for future episodes?
on the spot now.
Yeah.
I think I Am Legend is probably the most influential book in horror cinema.
Oh,
Damn.
So I'd
book in
probably caption
particular.
it I Am Legend, better than the Bible? Question mark.
The new Bible that we forgot about.
I think that.
I like
cool
that it's a lot
episode.
shorter than the Bible.
Yeah, definitely.
That's
good.
definitely a plus.
But yeah, I think I Am Legend's like, in terms of like horror movies, it's like incredibly influential and people never talk about it.
That'd
Right.
be really cool to do because we have spoken about I Am Legend before, but we didn't focus on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was in passing because the zombies run.
Yeah.
They're technically vampires, but anyway.
Yeah, well, yeah, in the book they're like something way different.
Yeah.
It's my favorite book of all time.
Really?
Yeah.
But then, yeah, it's just had like such a big influence on cinema.
Wow.
Because
The
like,
book's very different to the
Oh,
movie.
yeah, as well.
I've not read the book,
Oh, okay.
but I just know from the research I
Okay.
did
Oh yeah.
The book
for that
is-
episode.
That's a lot of research.
Yeah.
but there's like, I think it's like 4 or 5 like interpretations of the book. There's like Omega Man, Night of the Living Dead's one of them. Like,
Right.
It's just like crazy, and then like it has all these ripple effects. And the guy who wrote it, Richard Matheson,
Yep.
did like tons of other like horror stuff. And
Right.
he was writing stuff for like, I think it was Twilight Zone or Outer Limits.
Okay.
Okay. Nice.
One of those shows. He's like parodied on The Simpsons. That episode
Yeah.
where Bart sees the like gremlin on the side of the bus. That's like a parody of a Richard Matheson story.
Right.
Oh, cool.
Like that guy's just like everywhere. But like, I don't know. Nobody ever talks about it.
True.
Well, we should shed a light on that in a future episode. Then that sounds sick.
Yeah. And everyone should read it.
I'm
It's like
I'm
honestly
adding it onto
the
my
best
list
book
now.
I've ever read.
Yeah.
Is it alright if I read it like or listen to it audible?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Oh, that's what I'm gonna do.
Whatever floats your boat.
Why are you asking Zach for permission?
I just because some books, some books is not the same. So like,
Right.
Zach would
Oh,
know.
yeah. There is. It's the only book where like I like had to stop reading it for like a couple days because I was like, there's a scene where like I just started crying and I like couldn't stop crying.
The dog.
Wow.
Yeah, it was the dog.
I watched the movie.
But like
Is the dog in the book?
it's 10 times worse in the book.
Damn.
That
Okay.
dog gets brutally killed in the book.
Really?
No, I'm imagining it.
The thing,
I was like, okay, all of a sudden you know a lot about the book.
I'll tell you what
That's the
happened.
only scene I've read.
You're like, yeah, once I asked Zach for permission to listen to it, I quickly listened to it.
I downloaded it in my head.
Yeah, I just like, dog scene, please. Download it.
The dog scene's like so much worse in the book, in my opinion.
Okay, let's do that as a future episode.
Yeah.
And then
Let's work on that.
the reason it's called I Am Legend, like once you finish the book, you're like, I get this.
I know about the ending
Oh,
of the
yeah.
book. Yeah.
It just makes so much sense. It's the perfect like ending.
It's very philosophically
Yeah.
apt.
And they manage
And I think
to
it
fuck
gives-
it up every time. Like every movie they
Yeah. But I think it gives more weight to, like, if you know that the ending of the book, it gives more weight to the ending of the movie
Yeah.
because you're sort of like thinking in that way. But the movie doesn't sell
No.
that perspective at
Yeah.
all. And if you're listening, like, we're trying to step around talking about the ending for Torkel's sake because I think it is important to not know the ending.
It's I just kind of zoned out for a sec because I was getting hungry. I was thinking about food.
Right.
So
Okay,
it's all right.
fair
Go
enough.
ahead.
Fair enough. No. And we should wrap up the episode because I am also hungry. But yeah, I'm gonna add that to my reading list.
Yeah, me
And it's
too.
a short book as well. Like you read it
Yeah.
in like a day.
Yeah, I figured it must be. Hell yeah. All
Woo-hoo.
right. Well, on that note, guys, I want to say as well, thanks for watching our last episode and for all the nice feedback and everything. It was like way more than we expected for being away from doing podcasts for like 2 years. So that's been awesome. Like the support's been crazy. So thank you so much.
And thank you to Better Health.
Bleep that. Bleep that. We ain't got no sponsors.
No sponsors. This is all. This is all us.
Bleep that as well.
We could have a sponsor. This is all. It lives on tape. Polyverse collaboration. It's all us.
Yeah.
So yeah. On that note, we'll see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Church has it looking down like yesterday, then.
Yes, not spilled. Yes, not spilled.